Hello, 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 hello. How are we all doing? Hope you're all good. So, let me get the link sorted out like you usually do. Dun. Boom. There we go. So I'm ready to rock and roll. Whoop. Grab a coffee. Let's relax a little bit. So what, we're on 8 o'clock at night. Yes, what time is that? So it's like 3 East Coast. Something like that. Aussie, Aussie. Hello. Let's have a look. Oh, there's a thing. Lights are going out. It's bedtime. See how many people can get them. Looking really quiet. 1, 2 people. Oof. If it stays low, I'll turn it off. Let's see if it pings out first. A blue carbon reefing. Afternoon. Hello. Hello, Marty. Hello, Tina. How are we all doing? Hope we're all well. I'm doing all right. Oh, super chat. Aussie, Aussie. Nice one. Cheers, fella. It's always good to get a super chat. Right, so this is the situation. When I overdosed my calcium last week, everything's doing absolutely perfect. I have got some precipitation in there, but it's in the water column. But what I'll do, I'll leave it for now, see how it goes from there. Martin, you got the W. That's good. But up to you. I did actually have had a RAS, it was a flasher RAS in about 3 weeks ago. Still not seeing it. Most probably over RAS have it. So that's what could be causing it. But it's like a little tinge. Like if people walking in, they think this is crystal clear. But me, knowing my water quality, I know there's a tinge in the water. But I think it's when I OD'd the calcium. I did do a 100 litre water change yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So let's see how that goes. Mage, hello, darling. How are you doing? Hope you're well. Hello, David. So, what should we talk about? Has anyone got any questions? I'm up for questions. I like questions. Good, good. Good to know. Ooh, see, a cold tank's a bit bigger. Like RAS, because it's only a small RAS. I won't really worry about that, me, but if it was my tank, I'd be like, where is it just to get it out? Because they're bigger. And if you've got enough clean-up crew, they'll just blitz it anyway. Cyanobacteria. Most people get cyanobacteria because they don't have the right amount of flow in the tank. Cyanobacteria is a bacteria. People call it cyanoalgae. It's not an algae. It's a bacteria, and it needs to clamp down. So if you've got the flow, it won't get the grip to get there. So if you have got decent flow in your system, it won't have a chance to settle. So what I'd say, Ozzy, if you've got it, there is stuff you can buy now to get rid of it that gets rid of the cyanobacteria. What I'd do is try to. What you need to do first is siphon it out. Try to siphon as much of it out as you can. Don't blow it because it's bacteria, so it'll just stick somewhere else and start growing again. Siphon as much as you can out when it's clear. Get them power heads going, and it won't give it a chance to stick. My tank has fine light particles in the water. It's doing my head in. What you can do You can go out and buy some. Well, what you can do, if you've got them, the tiny particles in your system, sometimes your filter socks don't get them out, or your floss and things like that. They just get through there. Now, what you can do is buy something like this is the continuum version, but it's a clarifier. So all it is, it just gets some tiny particles, sticks them together, makes them bigger. So when they go down into your filter socks, they catch with your filter socks. So, like I said, this is good stuff. It's what, 12 quid. See, I usually use this stuff. I don't use it just to my water's clear anyway, because like I say, I've got the clarity and all that, which is 50 micron. But when I do tank maintenance and it's all in the system, I put this in just with grips in, clears it quicker. But this is good stuff. But anything that's just a clarifier, but make sure it's marine because you've got a marine clarifier and you've got a freshwater clarifier. If it says it does both, don't get it. If it says it's just for salt water, get that one. Like this one is just for salt water and it actually says on it somewhere, you're not using fresh water. So this is just for salt water. Just the name. I think I do one and all. What's it called? It'll come to me. I can't think. Brits do one. Yeah, I know they do. Right, so I have say I know you're telling me I need another power red. I have ton of floor. The thing is, you might have a ton of floor, but it's where it sticks. If it's sticking low and you've got tons of flow at the top, it means that you're not getting adequate flow at the bottom. If you've got two power reds, say, have one facing up, have one facing down, so you get the cycle motion. And you can see it's easy enough. Just put something near the cyano. If it's not moving enough, it means it's not sticking enough. That's the easy way to tell. Put something there that'll move with the flow. It's like when I set this system up. This system is big. It's taller than the last one. It's a bit shorter. It's half a foot shorter, but it's taller. And I put the same power heads I had in on the other system, and I started getting tiny specks before I even tried to get anywhere. I thought, right, that's it, get another power head. So I bought another power head. In fact, I bought two better power heads, and nothing. It's absolutely brilliant. Where's the best place to put filter floss? You can have it straight coming out directly from the overflow, uh, or what I used to do in the other system, because I never used to have filter socks in the main system because it was my refugium, I used to put it into the baffle. But the thing you've got to be careful with the baffle is if it gets blocked too quick, the water's not going to go through it. Now it'll go through a lot slower, so it could raise the water in the other section. But I used to put it in the baffle and leave a little gap, like a little gap, just so the water can still carry on going through properly. But I used to do that. I'm only running a Jaya along with the return. Thing is, it's like the size of your system, the size of the Jaya you're using. Jayas get blocked up pretty quick. So what you need to do is give them a good clean every couple of weeks because they lose power quick. If you keep them clean, they'll do the job. Sign 406 aquarium cleaner. Uh, right, I use 406 a lot, but what would you say that was for? Cyano. It won't do for cyano. It's good at cleaning crap out of your system because it's bacteria that eat detritus. So like 406 is good for that. But I won't use 406 for cyano. That's not for cyano. Having a nightmare with turf algae. It's just a couple of rocks. I have a refugium growing chaeto, PO4 5 to PO3. That'll be PO4. 5 to 10 parts per million. No, let's start again. NO3. Uh, 5 to 10. See, the thing is, it's either 5 or 10. 5 to 10 is a big jump. You might not look it in the numbers, but 5 to 10. If it's going from 5 to 10, you need like, or if it's in between the colours, 7.5. Call it that. But phosphates 0.08. The thing is, if your nitrates are at 10 and your phosphates were 0.08, I'd say that's okay with the balance. Don't use Norpox. Don't use Norpox. But why? Do you know? It's like Martin said there, 406. What I'd do is use the 406 because that'll bring your nitrates and phosphates down. But what you might do when you first start using that, because the bacteria starts eating all the crap in your system, they'll jump a little. You'll have a little spike for a couple of days, then it'll start dropping again. But use that, and I won't use Norpox because once you start on Norpox, your tank's like an alcoholic. You've got to wean it off, wean it on, and wean it off, and it can take a long time to wean it off. Uh, you might just get try a different power red altogether. Tina, if you're going to get a different power red, I'd try these, the Nero 5s, because they've got a really wide floor in the full system. I had one at first, it was adequate enough, but I thought I wanted to jugger more. So I got another one for the other side. So I've got like two Nero 5s on either side. Brilliant. It's the same as NTM that you showed. No, no, no. This isn't an aquarium cleaner. 406 is an aquarium cleaner, which is a bacteria that eats detritus. This is a clarifier. This isn't a bacteria. This is just a clarifier. This just gets particles and sticks particles together. That's all this does. So this isn't an aquarium cleaner. This is a clarifier. 406, which I've got some somewhere. It's like 406. I know everything about Fritz. This tank's run from Fritz, from the salt, from the start up, from the clearing up, from the carbon, everything. And this is Fritz. Like I said, the 406 this is a clarifier. That is a bacteria detritus remover in a way, or sludge remover. Never used Fritz Design 406. What? Like I said, I was just saying that then. It's a bacteria that attacks detritus in your system. So if your system is full of shite and your nitrates and phosphates are high, usually that's because crap's in your rock, in your sand. If you put 406 in, that attacks the detritus in your system and starts lowering your nitrates and phosphates. But you will see a spike as the bacteria starts eating it, it'll release it into the water column. So you will see a spike, but it's only last a couple of days. You'll see that spike and then it'll drop, which is it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's really, really good stuff. What's up, Paul? Thanks for the info on Fritz products for starting the tank. Like I said, I started this. I've just done a big water change with this and using Fritz. So I do like the Fritz. The thing is with Fritz, it's it seems like one of them simple things. Everything on the bottle of a Fritz product is carbon. And it tells you what it's for. Simple as that. So you know what that does. You pick the 406 up, sludge remover. It's a simple sludge remover, and it tells you what it does. It removes the sludge, the shit out of your system. It's just like Fritz is like products for idiots. Should I say that? But it's stuff that is everything they do works. Even the simple things like the glass cleaner. Do you know what I mean? So I like it. But again, everyone's got their own products. Use your own products. But I like Fritz. If you can use what you want. Fritz does not sponsor this channel in any way, shape, or form. So if you want to use Red Sea, use Red Sea. If you want to use Salinity, use Salinity. Use anything you want. Right, tomorrow I'll siphon the cyano out, turn up the floor, and add an extra wave maker. If you've got an extra wave maker and it doesn't make your system look finger, crack on, do that. That's the best thing you can do to keep cyano at bay because it needs it. Cyano always attacks where there's not a lot of flow. And people on here, correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not wrong. 100%. Can you run it off a door, sir? So, right, Moggsy, are you talking about the 460 or the clarifier? Because you don't need to run any of them on a door, sir. No, if you're going to use a sludge remover, it's basically like so much for so many litres. Turn your skimmer off, let it do it. Turn your skimmer back on after a few days, and then crack on. You don't dose anything. You don't need to. It's just like so many capfuls. If it's a clarifier, again, that's so many capfuls in a bit of RO water. Put it near running like the floor, and that catches all the particles and cracks on with it. SYT, hello. Yeah, the 460. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just you don't need to attach it to a doser. It's something that can be done quick and remove stuff fast. It's like I say, it's good stuff. There is another one. You've got ATM Outbreak, which is the same stuff. So you've got ATM Outbreak 460, same stuff. You've got Fritz 9, Fritz, and ATM Colony, same stuff. Well, a lot of stuff is the same stuff. They might tell you like things are different, but it does the same thing. So whichever brand you want. Any other questions? Like I said, all these questions that I'm answering is my personal opinion and things that I've done myself. Like I said, what we're on now. So when I started this 6 year, 7 year, this is like my 8th year of reefing. I've got a lot of knowledge in it. If I don't know it, I'll tell you I don't know and go and ask someone else. If I've experienced it, I can tell you my personal opinions of what I've been through. But if I don't know, I can't tell you. It's like when people come to equipment and all that. I've never done a calcium reactors, so I can say about calcium reactors. Pumps, I've been through. I've had MP40s, Neros, J-Bores. I can tell you about them. Skimmers, I've had numerous skimmers. I've only had two return pumps, J-Bore and the Ecotech ones. I'll purchase some. Where does it in Manchester? You're in Moston, so you're not far from Failsworth. Go to Out of the Blue. They do. They do. I think Out of the Blue. If you want to clarify it, Out of the Blue do that. If you want the Fritz, I'd jump online and get it online. Most probably. I don't know. Does it in Manchester? Uh, Crack and Corals do it. Uh, Anyone tried ATI Essentials Pro 2 part? No, I've not. I have seen it in the shop a while back, the big bottles. No, but I've not used it, so I couldn't tell you. Like I say, I use Triton. Triton's working for me at the minute. Until something most probably goes tits up or Triton goes really expensive, it's working for me. My calls are booming. I'm happy as a chappy with that. So for me, that's me. Like I said, anyone else in the chat used ATI 2 part? Brightwell, right? The Brightwell and Continuum are the same products. Usually, you've got two different ones. You've got Continuum and Brightwell. Brightwell is usually a little weaker than the Continuum, but it's the same company. So usually, if you get the Brightwell, it might be a little bit cheaper, and if you get the Continuum, it'll be a bit more expensive, but a bit more strong. So, like, I've got the Continuum iodine. I think that was £14, was it? I think the other one was a little bit cheaper, but you've got obviously use more over time. So I usually go for the one that you use less of. I'm going cracking at the weekend, so we'll get some then. There you go. So you go see Dom, he'll sort you out. He'll have it in. See, most of the time, if I need stuff like this, I'll order it from the LFS, but I'll order it online and get it shipped. I'll go to the LFS if I want corals or livestock, but I usually just order from the LFS online. I usually spend £50 and get it free shipping. It just saves me travelling. Like for me to get to Kraken, I live in Ashton, so for me to get to Kraken, it's a 40-minute drive, 40-minute bike. I can't be doing it for the sake of doing it. There you go. So there you go, Dan. Mark Edwards. I used ATI Essentials for 4 months and then changed to Triton. I would always use Triton now. There you go. I got a question. What is the exact phosphate and phosphorus level needed in keeping SPS? They say it's between 0.03 and 0.05, but I try to keep it at 0.06, that little bit more, just because I like feeding off it. But they recommend 0.03 is the nice baseline to be at, but you start dropping below that, you got problems. You start going too high, you got problems. So always go 0.03 to 0.06, and you're good. As long as you keep it balanced between them, it should be good. I wonder why the two names with Brightwell Continuum is. Yeah, neither are the same company. Yeah, they are the same company. There's a lot of things that are the same company. ATI and Ecotech, same company. Is it AI, not ATI? AI, yeah, AI. Aqua Illumination, Ecotech, same company. Brightwell, same company. A lot of things are the same company. You won't even believe that how many are the same company. How much is Triton? So if you want to get a litre of Triton, it's around £29. 29, just a £30 for a litre of it. Like in my system, it's SPS dominated, loads of corals in there. I use about 10 mil a day. Or you can buy 4 litres for £85. So basically, you're getting a litre and some free. So if you buy the full pack, like say if you've not got much SPS or you're not using a lot of it, it can last you over a year for 85 quid. Well over a year. Like mine last me just under a year, I think it is. But like I say, over the next couple of months, mine will start rising again. So I changed the systems and it dropped a little bit. I was going to do the Triton method, but someone told me I was best doing it when first started my tank. As it could, no, it can't. Whoever told you that, tell them chatting shit. I was running my system for years and started Triton. It winds me up when people just come up with some bullshit. Pardon the French, but why would people say that? It can shut the corals of having a grand of corals. I didn't want to kill it all. That's absolutely bullcrap. Whoever told you that, bullcrap. Is it just one bottle? No, it's £30 for all of them. So you get that. That's all of them. That's your magnesium, calcium, and you get 2 KHs. But they contain all the trace elements with it. So you get 4 litres for 30 quid. That's 1 litre of each product. Or you can get the other one, which it works out at 4 litres of each stuff. Yep, I just do water changes, and that's that. I used to just do water changes. That's all I ever did for years and years and years. In fact, I think I sent Woody and Seymour a picture of my tank from 4 or 5 years ago, and I've just got another one that popped up on my Facebook from 7 years ago. So, and if you look at them now to that, like the tank then to now, you think Jesus, that's shite. But my tank of like a couple of years ago looks better than it did now. We'll get there. Hello, John O. Let's say I did a water change the other day. So I've done two. I've actually done 2 water changes now over the last like month or so. In fact, less than 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks. That's only because I OD'd my tank with calcium. As soon as it's stable again, I won't be doing it. I just keep checking my salinity, topping it up with salt, and I always replace the amount of that comes out of my skimmer with salt water too. How do you implement it on a tank, Paul? Yeah, what I'd suggest doing, is try to get your nitrates and phosphates to the stable level. So just say around 5 nitrates and around 0.05 to 0.06 phosphates. Keep it around there as long as it's stable around there. Start Triton. What you do, you set your Triton up and you just start off with 2 mil and then kick the 2 mil in, leave it a day after you've dosed 2 mil, then check it. Yeah, test your water, leave it 2 days, test your water again, and it like if your KH dropped, just turn it up a little bit. So turn it up a mil or turn it up 2 mil. Leave it 2 days. Check your KH again. If your KH is stable, you know you're good. If it's not, if it's gone low again, up it up a little bit. As soon as it starts leveling out from like over 2 days, that you know that you're good. As soon as your KH stays like bounces from one to the other and it stays level, you know that's what you should be at. And if you dose 4 mil KH, you only test your KH. You don't need to test your calcium and all that. While you're setting it up anyway, what you do, you test, like say you test your KH and then you level all of them out. So if it's 4 mil KH you're using, use 4 ml calcium, 4 ml magnesium, and it stables itself out. CJ Aquarium. Like CJ, missed you, man. Everyone misses CJ. Everyone loves CJ. Anyone used Red Sea A and B? No, years ago, I think it was. I used it years and years and years. But I really think it's overpriced for what it is. So not really, not really into the Red Sea stuff because it's just overpriced. You're paying for a name with them most of the time. K Reef, hello. If anyone wants to jump in, by the way, I'll put the link. I don't even know if my phone is typed. There it is. Put the link here. Uh, right. Trying to find the Hangouts out of this. It's YouTube one. G'day, Reefing. I've just swapped over to full quantum setup. I won't ever do that just for the sake of Dan's Reef doing it because I think he's a prick for what he did to me. Try to be a cock a little shit. Super Tank. I have ABC plus Reefs. You see. Never used it to be honest. Can't figure out how to use it on my tank. I think what it is when it comes to all these products, you've got calcium, magnesium, your KH, and your trace elements. As long as you're getting them in, I don't. Do you know what? Personally, I don't give a shit what brand it is. As long as it's working, it's working. Like I said, try and works for me. There's hundreds and hundreds of brands out there, and the most people all do the same. As long as you do it right, because a lot of people use a product and say, you know what, it didn't work, kill my corals. It's not that. It's you that's done it. The products all work because they won't release them if they didn't work. Can I run an alga reactor and carbon dose at the same time? Uh, why do you need to carbon dose though? Do you know what? I'd change your name because everyone's like my mistake for other people. What's it? CJ and his motorbike vlog. Great video, by the way. Very first YouTube I watched before I bought my tank. And I watch you guys like you, Paul. He doesn't talk shit and they're honest. The thing is, right, I do this and I'll tell you the truth. If I don't know, I don't know. Right? I won't try and push shit on you because you use what you want. I don't care what you use. I'll tell you what I use. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Use what you want. There is a lot of bullshitters in the game. And he was going on about CJ. CJ, I watched every one of his videos. I thought it was top. And I loved how he edited every video on his phone. You know what I mean? No frills reefer. Loved it. And I was gutted when he said he's leaving. I think a lot of people was gutted when they said he's leaving. But I've not watched his vlogs, to tell you the truth, so I'm not even watching YouTube. In fact, I do, but I watch like Carl Pilkington or something. Something that makes me laugh. I nitrates and just settle the reactor was going to phase out the carbon dosing until the chain gets going. You can, but you don't want to start. Do you know what I'd set what I'd do personally? If you're going to set the ALR one up, I'd buy loads of Chato stick it in, and get it going straight away. I won't put a little bit in and let it grow. If you want to start it working straight away, so you can turn your carbon dosing off, just fill it up with Cheeto and turn your carbon dosing off because that will kick in straight away. Seymour, if you scroll up a little bit, the links, I've just put the link in. I've sent it you on Facebook and I'll paste it in here. There you go. Hello. Uh, second.
Am I in?
You're in.
All right.
Live. Do not say piss shit or fuck.
Uh huh.
Nothing, it's just me.
Yeah, it must be just you.
Yeah.
All right. I am. I'm gonna mail some.
I am
Mail some.
aquatic. Hello.
I aquatic.
Yeah.
Is that a LFS in the UK?
Iron Works Aquatic. Not a clue. No.
Oh, Ironworks. I thought you said I aquatic.
No, no, no. Aquatic. I
That
think that is a brand, isn't it?
who? I think I've heard that. That's I aquatic.
I think they do salt aquatic, don't they?
Where have I heard that name before? It never used to be in like live streams.
No, no, no. This is not called aquatic. It's called Iron Works Aquatic.
Oh, aquatics. Oh, Ironworks. Okay, all right.
See, that's Seymour taking the mick of my accent, people. How not nice is that?
I do, it's hard to understand you, mate.
It's Brian.
Okay, all right. Ironworks aquatic.
Hello, Gal Gal.
What up, go go?
So we've been talking about loads of stuff, and you missed it. Loads of stuff.
I am sorry.
We've
I
just been
am.
doing like a Q&A session. So anybody that's in there now, this is a Q&A session with Reef Community Worldwide and Reefing with O. Any questions that you need answering, we'll gladly like to help. Won't we, Seymour?
I'll try my best.
We'll try his best.
He will try his best.
Like I said, anything I say, anything Seymour says, take it with a pinch of salt. Never ever just take our word for it. If you want more information,
Equal to.
I'd personally get reading, go onto YouTube, not YouTube, go onto try to read some books or go onto the internet and then look for proper stuff. Because we will not be like accused of wrecking someone's tank for like information that we say.
Speak for yourself. I wreck my own tank all the time.
Yeah. Right. Question: how deep will EcoTech G4 Pro lights go? Well, it depends what power you put them at. If you put them 100% in the depth of the water, it's all different. It depends what rock you've got in there. Does it scatter the light or not? Have you got diffusers on? Is it 101 questions? But I'd say I think they go 3 foot. Would you say Seymour through the light? But that's about 8 inches from the thing in it, Seymour.
Um, I think. What did you say? 24 inches, 2 feet?
3 feet maximum, 8 inches from the top of the water.
If you
Yeah,
run
but
them maximum
that's what I'm
eight.
saying. Maximum, I'd say maximum 8 inches above the water, 3 foot.
I think 3 foot is pushing it.
Maximum. No, I'm saying like that's where you're gonna
Yeah.
get like your 50 power at the bottom. If that.
Yeah. Um,
I'd say
um,
3 foot, 7 inches. Hang on, is gonna go 7 inches over. He was thinking of getting 3 foot, but that I'd literally, if you're going to do that, I'd put stuff at the bottom that don't need very much light, if any at all. I'd put like sun corals or something there. Do you know what the bottom Seymour?
um, you know what? You've been cutting out, so I just changed my internet. So I missed what you said a while ago. What did you say?
I'd say if he's going to do that at 3 foot, at the bottom, he could be doing putting like non-photosynthetic corals there, like or like your sun corals and things like that.
Yes, or like mushroom stuff that doesn't
Yeah,
mind very low par.
yeah.
Yeah, but once you start going with once you start doing like AB plus or something, yeah, your par drops, and then diffusers, like yeah, your par. drops by a lot. But
If it's
I
going 3 foot, don't even use diffusers. I wouldn't even use diffusers, to tell you the truth, because you lose about 9%, 10% of power, and if you want to use the full power of them, you don't want to be losing 10%. Uh, G4 Pro say 32 inches, but is that 32 inches from light to bottom? Because we've got to remember, if the height that you go is it 7 inches, is that knocking 7 inches off? Then it's 2 foot. Do you know what I mean? What other lights go 3 foot deep, Seymour?
the only one that I would
T5s.
T5s. Uh, you know what? The thing about T5s is if you have enough LEDs and the right reflectors, and the fact that if it's covered, you can put it very close to the water, then I would say, like if you have, yeah, I could say you can get good par very low. Yes. Um, the LED that I know that can penetrate that, if you want to put like corals that far, would be the Kessel narrow version, the 360. I don't think um in the new type of Kessel, it they have like a wide or a narrow, but I know the old narrow Kessels, like you have to put them basically 12 inches, 12 to 15 inches apart from each other, but that can penetrate really deep. But I think the big panel type lighting, if you put them together, if you put your lighting close together where the light intersects, and I think you can get three
You
feet.
get the crossover.
Yeah, I think so. You
Yeah.
know
So
what?
what? Yeah. Do you know what? That's a good. You know that's a good point. That's a good point.
Yeah, and I think that's what you get with T5s when you have like, let's say on a T5, you have like eight unit fixture T5. Like the light is so close together, and you have good reflectors. Like they're just so focused, you just blanket everything in light. Um, I think so.
Mm. There you go.
But I
What's
but
that?
I've also seen for instance, like when I went to WWC, that tank, what they call the Casper's tank, they have the lights really high over that tank, really high. And they have diffusers, and then that tank is also what, 20 inches deep, 24 inches deep, and you just need, like to have enough LED units to make sure you have enough coverage.
Well,
Like
the
it
thing is,
basically,
I think it's when it starts hitting light that's when you start losing it. So if it's 10 inches or it's 5 inches, it's as soon as it hits the light that's when it starts losing its power as it hits the water, isn't it?
I don't know. I think air and water is the same thing. I think I remember seeing that in a BRS video where like it doesn't matter if it's air or water.
I'll tell you what.
I
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Who said that? Gal Gal, right? Do you know what? Seymour's good at this. Seymour, you write him an email just to see that, so we're not just guessing.
Write who an email?
Ecotech. See about the penetration of water. How deep they go, and we'll get back to you, Gal Gal, because Seymour's good at emails.
I feel like you're trying to take the piss out of me.
I'm not. I'm being serious. If you
Yeah.
just ask, no, that's just like it's a proper question, isn't it? Instead of just like guessing that it might do it or not. If you just throw them an email and they'll get back to you saying this is how much they're saying how much you can penetrate.
I'm pretty sure they release. I'm pretty sure on their website you can find some type of, um, some kind of, pack. I'm pretty sure on the Ecotech website you can find something that shows how the par penetrates, like par map.
So go go. What he's trying to say is go on the internet and find out.
Oh
That's it.
boy.
I personally, I don't know. I'm running. How big? How tall is this? 26. This is 26 inches. This is 26 inches. And what? What did I get on that par test at the bottom? Is it 50? And this is 26 inches. So this is 26 inches. I think it was 60 in spots. I think where it does the crossover, it was 80. But it's around 50 at the bottom. And that's 26 inches deep.
That's at the bottom.
That's at the bottom. But I'm running mine at, was it 67%?
Okay.
So that's 67. So if you're going another foot deep and 100%, yeah, you're most probably right, Seymour. You get about 50 par at the bottom of it, most probably.
I think you'll be fine. You just have to make sure you put the. I think if you put the LEDs closer together.
Here we go.
Um,
So his 30 inches, he's saying. So 30 inches. If mine's 26 and yours is 30, up it a little bit, it's fine. It's fine.
BRS has a series of videos where they went to WWC and took Radeon measurements, and they tell you exactly how much they're running it, and they're running it like about 15, 16 inches over the tank, and they'll tell you what schedule they're running, and I think you can get like a rough estimate off of that.
Whoop, whoop. Super chat. Dan's Reef Cube. Dan's Reef
Dan?
Cube. Thank you for the super chat. Very
Wait,
much
who?
appreciated. Dan's
Who?
Reef Cube. It's not Dan. We've had this a minute ago. We had this a minute ago. He said, I think I should change my name. I said, I think you should too.
Wait, you said Dan's Reef?
No, Dan's Reef Cube. Different one. Look, Dan, honestly, change the first bit. Just change it to Reef Cube. That sounds better. Even though you call it Dan. Click clack. Hello. How are you doing? Ryan,
Hey,
how big tank can you use 20? Hang on. How big of a tank can you use to T247? I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
wait,
Reef
I'm
Cube.
sorry.
There you go. Gal's got it for you, Dan. Instead of Dan's Reef Cube, call it Reef Cube Dan. There you go. Boom. New name for you. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat, and we've all come up with a new name for you. I think the other Dan, well, I'm not associating myself with him, but you I will. Phil's in. Hello, Phil. Welsh is in. Ryan, hello.
Which Phil?
Reef Keeper.
Oh, hey, Reef Keeper. I'm expecting my cows.
You sold the GHL fast.
Who?
You sold your
Wait,
GHL?
he said that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Go. Any date on the new Senite. As soon as I find out anything about the new Senite, I will be on here telling you all about it. But for now, there's no news. What I do know is the chips that you put in it with the material that will tell you your KH is being improved. Like I say, because in alpha testing, it was working perfect, but they want them to last. I think it's last longer on more sturdier chips that you put in them. And he said last time I spoke to him, they're taking longer than expected to come up with them. But it's still, I think it'll be in the next 12 months, tell you the truth. There's a lot of things when it like that. I think we were talking about this the other day, where people have said, "Oh, this new product's coming out." Was it the Alcatronic? I think it was the Alcatronic. Like I say, it was coming out years later. It's still not out. It's one of them things. It needs time to develop. You've got to remember, it's not £1,000 system. It's £100 or $200 system that you're going to be able to check your KH on your phone every 20 minutes at 1 hour. So it's something that's good but cheap.
It just takes time, though.
Yeah,
it's not easy. And then you need to
the conception of it, and you've got you've created the product, but to get the product, the price of it for customers, it needs to go through that phase. They might have come up with it, but it might cost them a lot of money to come up with that. What they need to do now is try to find out a way to make it the price good enough for us. Right, hang on. Flick on Sky News, Alan. Click on
What?
Sky. If anyone knows that I've been my dog on the rug. Right, I'm going to put Sky News on for some reason.
Something special happening on Sky?
We're going to find out. Sky News. Sky News. Oh, Deep Ocean Live. Oh, everyone. Yeah, you can put Sky News on because it is something good. But don't go off the
Yeah,
channel.
but listen, we don't have Sky News. What are you talking about?
I think you can go onto YouTube. Not YouTube. I think they've got a YouTube channel. You might be able to go on there and have a look.
No,
It's only,
we don't.
it's only a news channel.
No, we don't get Sky News.
Well, what it is, they do Deep Ocean Live daily now, where they go out with cameras and all that into the deep oceans and live Los Angeles 12:45. Can't show you I can't show you the TV because I've got a copyright strike because you're not allowed to show live TV and things like that.
Oh man, I just had a box. Where is the box?
Any dates on the eCoral release in the UK? I don't know anything about the eCoral, so I couldn't tell you.
I haven't even heard anything about them in the US anymore either.
So no one knows. I think Ryan, double check to be sure. I think I'm changing my name to something aquarium related.
Yeah.
Dr. Welsh Magic. I think Ryan, double check to be sure. Ryan the fish dude, that's better, looks nice. He's changed it. Subscribe now. There you go. Woody's in. Woody. Wood. So Woody. Woody's in Seymour. Hello.
Hey, Woody. Hello, Dean.
All right, Dave.
Oh, you got to say it in like a Jason Statham Cockney accent. Hey, Dane.
The Alcatronic has been out for a year, and the Dorser's coming out that talks to the Alcatronic, and we set the Dorser to suit the uptake. You heard that, Seymour?
Yeah. Listen, I'm interested in an alkalinity monitor, but there's no way I'm setting a device like that to auto dose my tank. I'm not setting a new product on the market to auto dose my tank. I'm not doing it. Listen. I could mess up my tank by myself, much less getting a device to do it for me. No thanks.
Do you know what? Exactly how I feel.
Yeah.
That's why the Senai will come in handy because you can check it, but you're gonna have to dose it yourself.
Yeah, well, Neptune Systems, you can do monitor or dose, and they're putting in safeguards for it to which is smart, but I'm still not going to. I'm not going to trust a new product on the market to auto dose my tank. I just think that's madness.
Yeah.
Madness.
Right, Phil, here's one. Right. It's a quick one. Hello, exclusive. Hello, everyone that's just joined. Right. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. Yeah. Right. So, Phil, I also think the roller filters are a waste of money. Lots of people are jumping on them, but I don't get it. The reason I got one, Phil, and I have got one, the reason I got one, because I was changing my filter socks every couple of days. So I don't have to jump in my system now, pull out the filter socks, give them a clean, put them in bleach. I don't have to do none of that. I just have to wait like weeks and weeks, and then I can change a roll. For me, it's more being a lazy reefer than doing it. But 100%, I think the filter roller is a good thing. Now, here's the other one. They're doing 50 micron filters at the minute, which I think is a waste of money. They need to get some 150, 200 micron filters, and it'll be even better. But at the minute, yeah, they are the micron is too small, and the guy going through pretty quick. Especially if you get them It takes a few months for your system water to be really clean for them to get the full 6, 7 weeks out of them. I have just got a prototype off D&D. Timo's being noisy.
Yep.
Right.
You say you just got a prototype.
Yep, I just got a prototype off D&D, which they say is better and lasts longer. I'm not going to put it on yet because I've only just changed the soccer about 4 or 5 days ago. So, Phil, the other day I did a live stream the other day. I pulled them out. I have 50 micron, 100 micron mesh socks. They're a lot easier to clean. Just a quick rinse and put them back in. But it's the sake of pulling them out, doing them a rinse. Every now and then I flew them in bleach, but I did the same. Just give them a yard pause. Did that. But with this, you don't even have to. If you forget to change it, it's going to do it itself. That's what I like about it. It's more for convenience than anything.
Yeah, I don't want to have to change filter socks. I have nowhere to put them. I can't wash them every couple of days, and I have nowhere to put them. And my wife complains.
Definitely didn't like the material ones. Reef Cube Dan, you go in. I'll see you soon. Thank you for the super chat. Very, very much appreciated.
All right, Dan's Reef. I mean, Reef Keeper Dan. Dan Reef.
That's Seymour trolling, by the way.
No. Seymour doesn't troll. I'm doing some labels. I'm shipping some stuff back.
Right.
UPS is coming soon. Yeah, and I do not want to go to the post office.
Ryan, where's the link to the Hangouts? See what you're saying. Where is it? You never asked for it. That's a different one, isn't it? Reef Cube Dan, see you later, mate. Thank you. Exclusive. That Reef with All guy does not respond to text messages.
Doesn't he?
He's a very busy guy. He don't read them anymore, do you? That's exclusive.
Wait, he said he texted me and I didn't respond? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, exclusive.
He said he's trolling you.
Sorry. I'm seriously just trying. UPS is coming in a few minutes, and I'm trying to 1732. I'm trying to print a shipping label.
Right. So, any questions? Oh, are you still endorsing Easy Reef Easy Booster? Yes, I am. At the minute, I'm doing it manually, but yeah. I also use the Easy SPS and the Easy LPS. And if you've seen the pictures of my LPS, you'll see why I'm using it. Yeah, I use all of them. They're just ultra low. Like we added this out with Seymour the other day, saying that the ultra low in phosphates. That's what I like. Not zero phosphates, as we come to that conclusion, Seymour, but the very low in phosphates, like very, very, very low in phosphates. That's why I like using Easy Reef products. And I think Easy Reef products are the dog's bollocks, to tell you the truth. Because I don't have to worry about sticking loads of food in. Because I know that phosphates are not going to rise with it. I've just woken up and checked my tank. My yellowtail chorus wrasse is going belly up. Oh, Dano, not good. Martin, I have a clarity. I don't like it. More problems. End up turning it manually more than running it myself.
Why does he have to turn it manually?
I was going to say, Martin, can you explain that? Why you have to turn it manually? Because you shouldn't have to turn it manually at all.
There's a manual version of the.
Who's got the TV on in the background? Ryan, have you got your TV on in the background?
Yeah. I can see it.
Turn down a bit, mate. That's all I can hear.
Is it a bit loud?
Yeah, that's all I can hear.
That better.
Yep, that'll do me.
If you have the Clarity and it's working well, you should have the opposite problem where it's turning too fast. I've never heard of anyone having the problem where it's overflowing and not. That means either the motor. That means there's something not working well with it. Because if it's working well, if it's working well, it shouldn't. You shouldn't have to manually turn it. I know there's a manual version. They created a manual version, so I hope he didn't buy the manual version. I thought he was getting the automatic.
Yeah. Phil, Reef Community Worldwide, thanks for leaving your live stream. Leaving up your live streams. I watched one from a year ago and saw my account. Look, I was blown away with how much she changed. Phil, I'm envious about how your corals are. I absolutely love your corals. I love looking at your corals, looking at the pictures you put up. Absolutely love it. He's got stunning corals. Seriously stunning.
Yeah, Phil has a nice tank.
He does. He really, really does.
Yeah, I like that I like how that WWC bounce mushroom is coming out for him.
I remember the size of it, tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Because when he got it, everyone was like, was it a little blob? It's a tiny little thing. It's beautiful.
He lost his Space Invader, which I was a little pissed about that too, because I wanted a Space Invader based on how ICU was doing in his tank. Yeah, I wanted a Space Invader. His Space Invader is looking nice. Phil's running a calcium reactor also, right? I think Phil stopped dosing. Paul.
1 sec. Yeah.
I can't see the chat.
Yeah. Had 2 bubbles. He said he had 2 bubbles when he got it. Because the motor will not pull the filter roll. It's well documented fault. I tell you what that is, right? That is because the grip. This is what a lot of people fail with filter roller. You've got that plate that goes over it, and it's got 2 grip. It's got that spacer on it. When you put your filter roll under, that clip's got to go on the spacer. And as it goes round, manually do it till it's got about 2 loops round, and it's tight.
Yeah.
Then it'll pull, and it'll do it good.
Yes, I didn't realize that. I was having trouble with that. I didn't realize that you have to do like about 2 loops.
Yeah.
If you try to do one,
it flips off the spacer, then it starts spinning on itself. It's not a documented fault. It's a user error fault, I'm going to call it, because 99.9% of the time, user error causes that to do that. It's not on.
What's the name on it? No. I got a friend that lives down here, but I don't think it's 2H. Yep, I was having that problem too. I'm excited. I'm putting mine on this weekend. I'm excited to try. I'm really excited to try it.
I've got some news for you here. Oh, I saved the Space Invader. It is in the frag tank and fully recovered.
Oh, fully?
Thing is, Space Invaders, the tentacles come out really bad and really stingy, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But
beautiful coral, but stingy. Don't like stingy.
Yeah, but when that thing is happy, and doing well, the tentacles, the contrast with the green and yellow, the tentacles out and about, it just looks awesome. If you can isolate it, I don't know if I have enough space to isolate it, but I know I want to try. I definitely want to try.
Just try to get a little space at like the corner of the tank, like the front corner or something, on its own rock, so it's there. Or
you put it next to corals that you don't want to get out of hand, like when you have like a tank and you have Monty caps, You can also use it to sort of keep Monty caps and other corals in check.
Yeah, let me just get this one here. Martin, there's a well-known fault with a batch of rolls that they never checked. Now, that's different. The roller is fine, but the rolls, there's a fault with them, and the fault is not... The fault is with them is they're not porous enough. It's the stuff that goes over them, like the liquid stuff that sets into them. That would that they know about. And if you've got one of them, your roll will go through it within 6 or 7 days. Your roll will be gone. But if you contact them, they'll tell you. In fact, your rolls will come. This is how the rolls come now. So the old rolls that I've got the fault on don't have. Let me get. No, rolls that I've got faults on don't have batch numbers on like this. So you've got the batch numbers here. If it comes without a batch number on, that's a faulty roll. This roll is the prototype. This is the new prototype roll that's in testing now. So I need to test it and tell them, but I'm not taking off till that was done, so that'll be a few weeks. But it feels different. It feels different. Seymour.
I don't know. You were the one that were telling me about this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it
Well,
is.
These are the rolls. That's the one. That's the prototype. It's a different feel. It feels more, in a way, it feels more like the thingy socks. What they call the polyester socks. It feels more like that. And if you look, it's smaller. Just look side by side there. Hang on. Look, so the rolls are smaller. But they're supposed to be more compact. So they're more tight. So when they're rolling, they're more tight, which is a better thing in a way. But I did have a faulty roll, Martin. I did have a faulty roll. Because in fact, remember when I told you, Seymour?
Yeah, you went through it within a day.
I said there's no way a roll costing £13.5 could go through within a day. In fact, here we go. Look, there it is. £13.50 a roll. To go through 2 of them a month. Who can afford nearly 30 quid a month just on filter floss? It's expensive. Ryan, can anyone recommend a calcium reactor, a small calcium reactor? I don't know anything about calcium reactors.
I think they have small calcium reactors. I'm getting one today, so I don't know how to tell anybody anything about. But I think they have small ones. You know, I've seen small chamber ones. Just look for a single chamber small one, and then get a small CO2 tank. But I think they sell small ones.
Martin, what you need to do, if there is no batch number on it, that's a faulty one. If there's a batch number on it, it's good. It's just ones without batch numbers on. Without this sticker on. If it's got no sticker on, it's a faulty roll. And it's not actually without, they never used to come. Right, let me just mute Seymour so I can sell it to it. I'm going to mute you a second, Seymour. Wow, see, that's quiet. Right. They all used to come without batch numbers on. Not everyone, it's only like one stock of them that was faulty. All the new ones that they know that are perfectly fine come with batch numbers, so it's got a sticker on it with batch number, you're fine. This is a prototype one. Right? So if you've got one that you've gone through within 7 days, contact D&D and they'll send you one out. They might send you one of these ones, or they might send you a prototype. But this is the prototype one. This is supposed to last a lot longer. But I'm not going to test it. It's going to take a few weeks. And the other one is Gal. How long are they lasting? The ones that are faulty last about 7 days. These ones last between 2 and 3 weeks at the minute. But the cleaner your tank gets, the longer they last. But I'd say about, at the minute, mine's fully closed, so this will last most probably 2 weeks at the most. If I opened it a bit, it'll last 3 weeks, 4 weeks, depending. But we'll see how this goes. If this is good, I'll give you a shout and tell you all. Can you, I have a 75-gallon mixed reef with 20 long sump. So when Seymour gets off the thing, when he stops taping stuff up, we'll ask him. Oh, there you go. Reef. Phil told you. Reef keeper. But you can wash socks and last longer. You can. But can't. Do you know what? People are washing these. People are actually putting these, washing these, and rolling them back up. But I'd rather just pay to get another one because I can't be bothered. Yeah. But Martin, if you've got a roll and it's only lasting a really short period of time, you've got to remember, right? I won't even try to put one of these on until your tank's a bit clean. Use filter socks first, let it clean out a bit. You're going to save a lot of money. Use these when your tank's ready to use it, just to clean. There's no point in paying £13.50 on a dirty tank, going through 4 or 5 rolls before it starts being viable to use. Are you okay, Ryan?
Yeah. Just I've got a bit of a headache and a cold this last few days.
Did you go into Out of the Blue the other day?
I did, yes.
Did you see a nice red and green Monty?
No.
No,
Didn't see it. No.
Well, I told him. I said Ryan's coming in. He might want that.
Yeah, no, it weren't there. I didn't see it.
It's sold then.
You in Manchester too, Ryan?
Yeah. No. I'm in Rosendale. We probably won't know where that is, to be honest with you. But
absolutely not. Do they have a football team?
Do a what? Say that again.
What's the closest football team?
To be Burnley.
Oh, all right.
But I'm an Arsenal fan, not a Burnley fan.
Oh, all right. Mute.
So, how's your iodine level, Paul?
My iodine level now?
Yeah,
well, when I tested it was 0.
His iodine level is 6.
So could it be 0 though if you try dosing with Triton?
Because Triton doses it in the amounts that it should be, but I'm also running an algae reactor.
Ah, right.
Consuming it.
Yeah.
And like I said, everything uses it. From micro levels, when the bacteria in your system uses iodine, all the way up to your corals and your fish, they'll intake iodine.
Yeah.
Everything intakes iodine. So
today, I was saying to Steve the other day when I went down on Saturday, like, my tank looks totally different. It's like looking at a new tank, if you like, with new corals. They look that good since I've been dosing with iodine and strontium, and I've been putting amino acids in as well.
Yeah,
and they just look totally different. They really do. They look so stunning. You know, the Monties, everything. So
yeah,
you know, I've just set up a fish only system today. So I'm gonna keep different fish in there that I can't keep in a reef tank, like angels, you know, things like that.
Yeah.
So
exclusive. Hey, need something good to clean my rocks. I have fuzzy green air covering my rock. Why don't you just get a coal tank or some snails to get it? But if it's like turf, algae, nothing's going to eat it. If it's bryopsis, nothing's going to eat it. Or they will, but try to find something that will. Troker snails, they reproduce, do a pretty good job. Not to mention, we forgot to talk about the fall.
Hey, troker snails. Like, yeah, they reproduce, but somehow mine got into my sump and get into my pump and get into my skimmer. So just be mindful of that. But get an urchin.
Yeah.
Like urchins.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll eat your coralline algae, but I don't think most people mind. But I don't think I've seen anything that works as hard cleaning algae.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, I've got 2 tuxedo urchins in my tank, and they just totally annihilated the algae out of there. Yep. They did a really good job. Really good job.
I like my corals the way they are, so I'm not getting one of them.
Yeah. But you know what? I actually saw a reduction in consumption when you get urchin, because some species of urchins eat coralline algae, which, you know, coralline algae uses calcium and alkalinity. So in some instances, you know, your consumption can drop. But yes.
Exclusive. What tang have you got? Because you said you've got a tang. What tang have you got? You've got to remember, you've got bristle tooth tangs, which you want, because they go on the rocks and scrape the rocks with the teeth. They're the ones we want. Because other tangs, like just a your yellow tang, they're not bristle tooth, so they'll pull it. You want a bristle tooth like a coal tang or a fox face? No, I know it's not tang. They'll scrape the rock as they do. As they're doing it, they're getting into it.
Yeah, that's one of the best algae eaters, in my opinion. Bristletooth.
So, where can I get a Tassie eating nudibranch? A Tassie eating nudibranch? I don't know. And I wouldn't even buy a nudibranch and put it in my system. I'd just destroy the dodgy one and kill it. You know what I mean? But no, I would. At Tassie, just go for, like I say, if you've not got fish that'll eat it, I'd just go for your peppermint shrimp or your, what's the fish called?
Don't copper bands eat it.
Yeah. Oh, copper bands work.
Yeah.
What's the name are hit or miss? I've had 2 copper bands, and they both annihilate Aptasia. Paul, I buy a copper band 2 weeks ago. Aptasia in the tank is gone. I still have it in my nano, but they annihilated from the display.
It's just a shame they're such a shy fish, isn't it? You know, and trouble feeder as well, because they'd be a great fish to have in your tank. You know.
There we go.
Yeah, the last time it took a while for me to train one to eat with the rest of the fish because it's not an aggressive eater. But the last time I fed the last copper man I had before this one, I fed him clams, and then when I was ready to try clams, he just started eating clams. So I mean, I should have known better. But this one, I'm trying to kind of wean him on food.
I'm frozen. Yes.
In fact, I bought some clams, but I'm gonna take the meat out and I put it on a clip versus put it on versus feed him clams and then he'll probably go after my clam.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? Yeah.
Exclusive here. It's not a scorpion tang. The wrong type of tang to eat algae off your rocks. You know what? Like I say, everyone should have a coal tang. Small, real big, and they're absolutely belting it, just constantly going at your rocks, eating them all day long. I've always said that. If you look back at my videos from years ago, I've always said coal tang, and they're more prone to not getting a white spot and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're an hardy fish. They're an hardy tang, and they're a small tang.
It's a tang I've never kept, in fairness. I've never kept one, in fairness.
If you get one of them, you'll never have out.
Have you ever seen a fully grown like coal tang? I've seen a fully grown one. They can get big. I don't think they get that, but they can get big and so thick.
Smaller, it's a smaller.
Well fed. It's a smaller. Yeah. No, I'm not. It's not nothing to do with you. I'm just saying. I've seen a fully mature adult one, and those things. The fish was like an inch thick.
I think it's in the maximum size 6 inches.
Yeah, 6 inch. I mean, I don't know if this one was 6 inches. It was gigantic, though.
Yeah, I think that the 6 inches. I think that's the size that they get. Scorpion tang pick, but the thing is, it picks at the rocks, but it's not a bristle tooth. It's not a bristle tooth tang, so it won't be getting it all out. If you get a bristle tooth, they grind, they scrape at the rock with the teeth. They've got sharp bits at the front and they scrape as they're doing it, and that's what gets it all off and it clears it. Because you got to remember the Scorpus tang, which is like the same as the yellow tang, it pulls it, but it's not getting it. I used the lasers to get rid of my Aptasia 3 years ago, and got 2 more frags last week. So the lasers soon burnt them back to hell. I've never had Aptasia in my tanks either, though.
No, touch wood. Neither have I, in fairness. Touch wood.
The only other thing
I thought so until I got one.
Live. Oh, it's magic. So, what are your plans today, Seymour?
Working. I got to send some. I'm actually Sending them some stuff back to Ecotech for repair. So that's the package you heard me taping up. Thank you for the Wi-Fi module, sir.
Have you got the new HANA salinity checker yet?
No. I'm returning this one, and I'm gonna get it. I am returning. I'm getting the HANA salinity checker.
See, I actually ordered that salinity checker.
Yeah.
It wasn't in stock, so I ordered the Milwaukee. And now I want the HANA.
Yeah.
So, does anyone want to buy a Milwaukee salinity checker? That's about 130 quid, that.
I'm waiting. I'm anxiously waiting on this calcium reactor to come. I'm excited about that. Whoop, whoop. Is Phil still in the chat?
He is.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil, when I was selling that thing this morning, I was really surprised how fast it sold. I probably should have sold it for more money.
Martin, how much? For the Milwaukee? Well, it's about, how old is it, Seymour? About a month old. It's about 4 weeks old. So it's still got like the warranty with it. Cost me, what was it, 126 or 7 quid? 80 quid, you can have it. Whoop, whoop.
How much did it cost?
I think it was 100 and, I'll tell you now, I'll log into it to find out.
Yeah. I thought you just said 180. I was about to say, like, that sounds like a lot.
No. 125, I think. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you exactly how much it is. I've got it from H2O Aquatic.
I can't believe I missed that Montipora from out of the blue because I'd have had it if I'd have known it was there.
XD see it's still there. £119.98 it cost me. 120 quid.
So what day did you see it on?
What?
That Montipora. Did you go down on the Friday? Just
Yeah.
gone. See, I was there on the Saturday and it weren't there, so it must have gone.
It must have been there. It was definitely there on the Friday since I took it.
Did you? No, definitely weren't there.
Yeah, I took a lot of corals.
Did you?
Every coral I took there, bearing in mind I took about 2 grand's worth to them.
Yeah.
It's not there. All of it sold out straight away as soon as I took it.
Yeah. Never mind.
Text Steve, see it's there. Nice.
Was that?
Right. Anyone got any comments? Any questions? I'm getting bored already. You know what I used to do? Live streams. We did one 24 hours once. Non-stop. Same with Seymour.
Those were the days.
We did one 24 hours non-stop. But I'm not doing that anymore. People need to start going in the chat and like asking questions because I get bored quick. I'll just go off here and I'll ring Seymour up and chat down here.
I'm sorry, I'm typing an email. No, I wanna Paul, you know that MP40. I'm trying to send that print labels. And UPS usually comes around this time, so I'm trying to print the label to send that back to Ecotech.
Hang on. Are you sending just the thing or are you sending all of it?
I am sending that, And then also I have a wet side that's rusting that I'm also sending back to Ecotech. So, and then I'm also returning the Hana checker, not the Hana checker, the Hana temperature checker for the Hana salinity checker. So I'm trying to tape up and print 3 labels and pack 3 boxes.
Yeah.
All right, almost done.
So if they fix the MP40, if they fix the MP40 for nothing, we'll do a deal.
Yeah.
If you got to pay for it, you can have it.
Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. We'll see. I don't know if I'll tell you the truth, but we'll see. We'll see. What else do I need? I'm putting together my I didn't realize how much Triton stuff I had. I got I think I have 2.5 bottles of each Triton solution. So if anybody in New York is interested in Triton and wants to trade, email me. You want some Triton, Paul?
I'm not going to. In fact, do you know what? Woody's off for 2 weeks. I'm off for 4 days. I might see about flights over to thing. I might. I'm not even joking. Might fly over to New York again. I bet Woody's up for it.
Hey, come pick up some Triton.
I'm not traveling. I'm not picking Triton up, putting it in the suitcase.
What are you running, Ryan?
Sorry, say that again.
What are you running, Triton?
No. I run the Aqua Forest.
Someone's got to.
That I think that's what Phil used to run before he did the calcium reactor. Yeah, okay. And you like it?
Yeah. Like I said to Paul earlier, like my tank, like since using Aqua Forest and then obviously dosing iodine and things like that, my tank looks totally different. It looks like a completely different tank with new corals because the corals look that good. But I've never had any issues with Aqua Forest, in fairness. We were on about it, weren't we, Paul, overnight about maybe switching to Triton, but at the moment, I don't want to mess with my tank at the moment.
If it's you could get Aqua Forest at like a local store, right? You can walk into a store.
Yeah. I mean, my local store has the Aqua Forest. It does Triton as well. It sells Triton as well, so I could either switch to Triton or I can easily get Aqua Forest once I run out. So it's easy for me.
Aqua Forest. And that's like 4. That's a 4-bottle dosing, right? 4 or 3.
3, yeah. KH, calcium, and magnesium.
Okay, and trace elements are mixed in, right?
No, I have to dose the iodine and the strontium, things like that. I have to dose it separate.
You have to dose it separate. Oh.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
I thought that stuff was mixed in.
No. I mean, we did with the Aqua Forest Reef salt. I thought when I first started reefing that I wouldn't have to actually dose anything in, extra like. And unfortunately, the corals are using that much of it. I have to dose, otherwise they've gone into zero. So,
okay.
So, but certainly dosing the iodine and the strontium, especially the colour of my corals now are just popping. They're looking really good.
All right.
So,
Aqua Forest.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, my local fish store, Kraken, I think Dom runs it on his display tank, Aqua Forest, so that's where I recommended it from. But we were talking with Paul the other night about me switching to Triton, but at the moment, I'm just going to leave my tank as it is, because it's running so well, and the corals are looking really good, so there's no point me changing it,
Hey, Paul, is Kraken that's not the canister filter place, right?
No, that's a bit.
Oh. Don't worry. I've never been to the UK. I'm just trying to where everything is.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about 15 minutes away from my house, Kraken, so it's convenient, and obviously it sells Aqua Forest, so if I have to ever run out, then I can just go there and get some quickly,
That's true. That's
without
absolutely true.
without
Back when we
traveling
back
an
back when
hour
we
or
had the
2 hours.
Triton shortage in the U.S.,
Yeah.
I thought one of the things that would happen is my local store was one of the only fish stores in the country that stocked Triton, and not even they had it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm quite lucky because, like I said, Kraken sells Triton as well. So if I ever did want to switch to it, I can get the full set from there.
Yeah,
So
I think Triton is more available to you guys there in the UK than here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't just. There's only very few stores you can just walk into and get it.
Is there? Right. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty lucky around, especially where I live. We've got some quite really good shops around here, so we're quite lucky.
Here's Davis. All right. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. What time is it? Time to turn on the.
Yeah.
Now you still do water changes and stuff.
Who's you talking? He's talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, yeah, we are doing. I mean, I have an FX4 running on my tank. I don't have a sump, so I have a canister filter. If you're wondering what an FX4 were. So what we have to do with FX4, we have to drain it first, and then obviously clean the sponges, change the filter floss. But then what we do is we fill it back up, but we use the tank water to fill it back up. So as the level's dropping, we're having to put fresh salt water in. So I suppose in a way it is water changing in a way, I suppose. But then I have to add the elements and stuff like my iodine, strontium, things like that. So it's a different way of doing water changing, I suppose.
Yeah.
But
Reef Keeper said Aquaforest did really well for me, with the exception of the resalt. He got 2 boxes super high in mag, so he switched. What salt are you using now, Phil?
Yeah, because my Aquaforest is Reef salt, yeah, I've never seemed to have any issues. But again, it just fortunately with the corals I have in, if I didn't manually dose the other elements, then obviously my corals wouldn't be too impressed, And that's what's happened. That's what happened last time. A lot of the colour come out of my corals because I weren't dosing. I thought dosing KH, calcium, magnesium, that'd be it. You know what I mean? But obviously, learning the last few weeks, obviously that I have to put supplements in for them. And since I've done that, the tank's just changed completely.
All right. I think I saw. Paul, you still there?
Yeah.
He abandoned his own stream. Hey, what up, OG's Fish Room? What up, OG's Fish Room? I see you. I'm making a cafe au lait coffee, mate. What's up, Exclusive? What's up, man? How you doing, bro?
Can you hear me?
There you go. Hello.
Hey, Exclusive.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
What's up, bro?
Doing? I'm chilling,
man. You bumbaclut. I've been texting you and no response back.
What? Nah, man, you texting the wrong person, man. Who you texting? You not texting me.
I text you like 3 times, man.
No, man, it's the wrong brother you texting, man. It ain't this brother right here.
You bumbaclut. What's going on, buddy?
This is, I sound like I'm from Chatterton, right, Paul?
Yo, I've been trying to get this answer, man. What calcium reactor did you get?
Oh, Vertex, man. Vertex.
Oh, man, you did?
Yeah, listen, I'm trying to be a grown-up reefer now. I'm following in Reef Keeper's footsteps. I am moving. I'm finally maturing, and I'm gonna stop being like a crazy person and just keep swapping lights and swapping equipment and swapping pumps every week. So I'm finally gonna be a grown-up, and I'm gonna do a calcium reactor, and I'm gonna start to grow corals instead of starting to mess with equipment.
The reason I'm asking is because I just got the MRC calcium reactor for my tank.
What? Wait a
Yeah, I did.
second. I thought you got a 45-gallon, bro.
I did. I do have,
You got a calcium
but
reactor?
I did. I don't feel like freaking dealing with, you know, filling up the jugs and everything else. I want simplicity. I just want something simple.
You got a calcium reactor on your 45. All right, bro. All
I didn't
right.
get it yet. I mean, I got it. It's used. It's you know what I mean. I got a really, really good deal on it. Um, I paid. I'm gonna be honest. I paid $125 for the calcium reactor, two tanks, and the pH probe.
All right.
So I
All
jumped all
right.
over that.
I see you.
But the reason I'm asking is because the same guy that sold me the reactor, I asked him about the Vertex, and he
Uh-huh.
told me that they were loud.
They were loud.
Yeah, so I'm not sure what that means to him. So I guess Phil, if you're listening, can you confirm that? Because I also was gonna go with the Vertex, but after I spoke to this guy and a couple of other guys on Reef to Reef, they're all telling me that there's some kind of loudness that comes out of them.
That's, you know what? You're the second person I think I've heard say like the Vertex reactors are loud.
But
Um,
Seymour, but you know how freaking Devin is, right? With loud
yeah.
noises. If
Uh-huh.
he has one, then I'm like, there's no way that that thing could be that loud if Devin has one.
Funny enough, I called him today. I was asking him about it, and I think he said he did like a modification to it. But the guys from BRS are running one on their tank, and they said They said they were running the Reef Octopus, and they were running the Vertex, and they say the Vertex, that little chamber that the Vertex has with like those red balls in it,
The
that's where
CO2.
that's where the excess CO2 gathers. So they say it's actually very quiet because that's where the gas collects instead of being in the top of the chamber where you get like noise. So um, I mean, I'm not gonna hook mine up immediately, but when I do, I'll definitely let you know.
So you asked, my tank is doing, I think, very good right now. A lot of the corals have doubled and tripled in size. A lot of my A cans that were one head now are multiple heads, like five, six heads.
Yeah.
Um, I had a couple of polyps of Nirvana, those, and I've been selling a lot of them already on Reef to Reef, just because I have so many.
All right.
So
What color is Nirvana?
I don't know. I mean, just go to Reef to Reef. They're there, or I'll send you a
Okay.
text. You know,
All right. All right. I'll answer this one. I promise.
that's cool. But I got. I just want to show you. I got a couple of SPS coming. I want to show you what I'm getting.
All right. You showing now, or you gonna text me what you're getting?
I'll text you. I have it on my phone. Just give me a few minutes. I gotta find where you are because I kind of removed it.
Oh,
But anyway, go on, guys.
right, I'm back.
Oh shucks! All this time I was muted and I thought I was talking. Damn. Exclusive. You've been texting somebody else, man, and you think it was me.
No, it's you, man.
All right. All right. Yeah, I talked to Devin. Did you hear the part when I said I spoke to Devin?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not gonna hook mine up for a couple of weeks, so I will let you know. I will let you know how the noise is. And in regards to the SPS, man, yeah, man, I'm excited to like get a big order, but I got to do some modifications to my sump to fit the clarity in. And then I promise, no more changes to the tank. I promise. No more tank changes, no more tank upgrades. I'm just gonna do Radeon diffusers, keep it simple, and just go from there.
Yo, Seymour, I just text you. Let me know if you got that text message.
Return to sender. Right, he wants maybe a cup of coffee because I can't be bothered. You want one of these t-shirts? Contact Senai. Whoop, 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 whoop. Right. Anyone got any questions? I'm in the kitchen. I can't bother turning it light, and that's a laser.
Yeah, if I ever wanted to switch lights, you know, we were on about having a beginner's light at Luminaire Paul the other night.
Yeah.
What lights do you think would you recommend? What lights are yours?
Radians.
Radians, that's the one, yeah. Radians. Expensive.
Uh,
Because the Luminaires, I mean, they're not cheap, you know what I mean? Especially that Luminaire I put over my thing. You know.
Shite.
Well, not according to how my corals look, they're not, so I disagree.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Shite. Yeah. You realise when you change from them to Radians or something like that, you'll see the difference a lot.
Mm,
Do you know what I mean? I had my system because like my lights, I had the max spec ones.
Yeah.
I dropped them in the water. So I put I went to like my LFS. I just said, listen, I dropped my lights in the water, give them back. They got it fixed. They give me a luminaire to put over it. I hated them. But and the light colour, the difference between them and the Radians, there's a 100% difference.
Was there?
Yeah, miles difference.
Yeah.
More controllability. It's better all around. And your corals know it or not.
Yeah.
So, like you say it's not cheap. How expensive is it?
What, the Luminaire?
Yeah.
The Luminaire was 500 when I bought it.
And how big? Is it the big one?
It's the 900 Connect, I think.
900, so 3 foot.
I think so.
It's the 3 foot one, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's a 900 Connect. Hang on, let me have a look.
Is it? Show me the size of it.
Where is it? Yeah, it's. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it behind me there? Just behind me. You can't really see it.
How many
Can
fans?
you see it?
Has it got 3 fans on it?
It's got two. Got two built in.
Oh,
Was it the 600? Anyway, it's one of them two. Anyway, it's 600 Connect, whatever it's called. Ooh.
the 600. Yeah, the 600.
Yeah, I think it is. Say it was 600, 900, one or two. Yeah.
600. It's a 3 foot tank, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's 600.
Is it 600? Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Well, something to think about in future. I suppose.
Illuminaire 600.
Hey, my phone died. Sorry, didn't realize.
What?
Let me see what. No, I'm reading. Reef Keeper said the only thing I'm not doing is going bare bottom. You know what, Phil? I agree 100%. Like, I actually started to take a little bit of the sand out of my tank, and I think I decided, like, I don't like bare bottom. I don't like the look of bare bottom. I grew up in the Caribbean where I'm used to going to a beach and sand. What I will commit to doing is maybe, 5 times a year, every 2 months, maybe cleaning the sand. I think I can commit to doing that, cleaning the sand. But in terms of like going bare bottom, it's not me. And I love wrasses. I have a ton of wrasses. I have a bunch of wrasses, so I don't think they're going to be happy with no sand. And I have leopard wrasses that love diving into the sand. So, sorry, bare bottom is not for me. I don't like the look of it. It's not. Oops, drop the pot.
If you go bare bottom, I think bare bottom is good if you like. Do you know, like if you like market, where you're growing corals to frag and sell.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it for like Mark's in his kitchen, if it's more for just like a nice feature and things like that. No, you should never go bareback. It looks horrible. If you're doing it just for a cultivation,
Yeah, because there's less maintenance. There's less maintenance. Yeah, if you're growing corals to sell, or you're looking for like lesser maintenance and stuff like that, yeah, you can do it. But I'm not. I don't like the look. Did I lose everybody? I thought I heard.
no.
No. Still, yeah, I agree. I don't think bare bottom looks nice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, personal preference.
See, that light you've got, right? That light you've got has been going since 2012.
Was it?
Right?
Yeah.
And then 2013. There's one for 2013.
Yeah.
It's been going since about 2012. So 7 years. And the development over 7 years. Like say if you go from the Ecotech, when's the first one out? 2010. That was the Gen 1, then you've had the Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 4.
Yeah.
And every one of them have got better and better and better and better as they've gone through it.
Yeah.
You have a Gen 1 light?
No, it's got the Illuminaire 900.
Oh.
It comes with that. Does it come with that stupid little remote control that you can get off eBay?
No. This is the Kinect, so you have to use it by your phone. It doesn't come with that stupid remote. Yeah, I know which one you're on about.
So it's Bluetooth.
Yeah, it has an app. You can download an app on your phone and you can control it by
Yeah, it's the Illuminaire 900. It's the exact same light, but it's got connectivity.
That's it. Yeah.
They've not even changed anything in it. It's just connectivity that they've changed in it. Because everyone moaned about that silly little remote control.
Just gonna have a look on Kraken Coral's websites now and just see.
The thing is, and all, the light looks proper ugly, doesn't it?
Not really. No, I don't think it does. See, the Ecotech radio on Kraken Coral's website is, in fact, it's actually cheaper than what I paid for my Luminaire. XR15WG4 Pro is 3. Hang on.
You'd need 2 of them over your tank, though.
Yeah. So 3.
Bearing in mind that don't include the brackets.
Yeah,
I think the brackets are £80 a pop.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Damn. Ouch. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
Reef from before, are you going to use the Brightwell Neo Marine? Oral. Seymour. Scouser. Oh, it's not there.
What's
Go on.
What's the lights that Dom has on his display tank?
I think he's got the Radians on, hasn't he?
Has he got? Is it Radians? Is it? Yeah.
I think more shops are going to. They'll either have them or they'll have the 52s.
There's some high. What about the high AL Hydras? Are they?
The Hydras, yeah, the Hydras 52s. Yeah. They either have the 52s on or the 26s in the shops.
Yeah.
Or the Radians, but they're all the same company.
Are they? Yeah. Well, something to think about, I suppose.
I think the way that they do it, like you got AI, like Aqua Illumination.
Yeah.
So you got them, and then you got Ecotech. I think Aqua Illumination is like when you've got a company that sell 2 things. They sell one thing that's a little bit cheaper than the other things. Like you got like a good product and a premium product. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a good product, and the Ecotech's like the premium product of the brands now. I think that's the way they're going with it. It's like these Neros, they're £300 each. For an extra £50, you can get the MP40s.
You
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is that? These are discounted, isn't it? These are £50 cheaper.
I have the MP10 on my tank with the battery backup.
Is the MP10? Is it good enough for that tank?
Yeah. Spot on. Yeah. half whack a load of flow out. My God, dear me. When I turned it on, it was actually on like the highest possible, so it was like a tidal wave.
Have you got a reefer in you? Is it a reefer you've got?
So what?
What tank have you got? A reefer?
No, it's just I think it's a quail. I think just a normal standard tank. Yeah, it did come with a filter, but the filter were useless, especially not made for salt.
How big's the glass? Like
Well,
8 or 10 mil.
Oh yeah, something like that. Yeah.
That's what I mean
Yeah.
with MP10s. I've always wanted, like, I was going to get MP10s, you know, my other system.
Yeah.
But I think they only got to a certain thickness, like, is it 10 mil maximum or something?
Yeah, they've got a spacer though as well, haven't they? You can put a spacer.
Yeah, I think 10 mil from max that the MP10's got.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done it for a while, MP10. It's just a job, especially with
It'll be MP40, but that's why Seymour's got it now. What he's talking about, like, sending back. I took it to America with me.
I think MP40. Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can't knock the MP10. Brilliant.
No, brilliant. I love it. Brilliant. Really, really good. I mean, I was going to go for a gyro, but...
have you got the Reef link?
No, because I only have one.
The Reef link, have you got that?
No, I've got MP10.
No, the Reef link, so you can connect it all wirelessly in your house.
No, I've not had a Reef link now.
But get a Reef link, connect the Reef link up, and it connects to the MP10. You can just go on your phone and put it in speed mode and all that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have heard of the Reef link.
Yeah, but if you do that, you can actually control it through your Alexa and all.
Right.
So you could tell, like, Alexa, feed mode, and it'll turn everything into feed mode.
Does it? Clever that. Clever that. Yeah. Yeah, it does the job. You know, it does it. For the size of tank that I've got, it does the job. You know what I mean?
I don't know if this is. Let's see if this is connected. I don't know if it is or not. I think I changed it all. Alexa, tell Eco Smart Light to turn lights on.
Okay, your lights are now
No,
on.
that's it off. Alexa, tell Eco Smart Light to turn lights on.
Okay, your lights are now on.
Oh, it's turning them off. It's on schedule, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh, they call it schedule.
Schedule, yeah.
Alexa, tell Eco Smart Light to turn lights on.
Okay, your lights are now on.
It's not working, is it?
The mic turn on. Alexa, tell Eco Smart Light to turn lights off.
Okay, your lights are now on.
Oh, what was that? Off or on? But yeah, you just tell it and it does it. But I never use it anyway.
No.
So I've got that, and I've got the pump. So I've got is it the Vectra pump?
Oh, is that what you've got, Vetch?
Yeah, the Vectra pump. So I've got that too. So I put it into feed mode. I could just tell it to put it into feed mode. When I had the MP40 on it, I could tell it, and it'll turn that down slower, that down slower. Seymour will tell you.
Yeah.
I've not, in fact. Seymour. Scouser.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yes.
Right, you got the well, but if you tell like Alexa to turn you to feed mode, does it do it?
Yeah.
So what does it do when it turns it to feed mode?
You can program it, but for me, it turns my return pump down to 20%, turns my skimmer off, and turns my ATO off, and does it the regular feed mode. I think it does it for 5 minutes. Yeah, you can program whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
But I think these days, I just drop the food in. I don't turn feed mode off. But now that I have the copper band and I'm trying to get him to eat, I usually I usually use feed mode to get the food to stay in the display, not blow around and intimidate him as much.
Yeah, because the shy enough as it is, isn't it? You know.
Yeah.
Copper bands.
Yeah, there's one here, Seymour. Martin, MP10 struggle at 10 mil. I have it, and it's here we go. Oh, look, Jaya and the new wet side, 3 months old, and the shaft's rusty.
Yeah, you know what? Funny enough, I just sent in one that's a little bit over a year old. And I actually just sent, I was talking to Paul. I have it ready here now. I was just taping up the box. I'm mailing it in. And Paul, I think that's one of the ones I got from the experts program. I can't be sure because I have a couple of them, but yeah, I do have one that's rusted. Um, so they told me to send it in, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna assist. So we'll see. But I've heard a few instances of people's things rusting. The one thing I've heard people give me is do not soak it in vinegar overnight. Like put it in vinegar for 10 minutes to a half an hour, then take it out and clean it. Don't, some pumps we drop it in and leave it soaking overnight or for a couple of days. Don't do that.
It's like sticking in acid, though, isn't it? You don't want to be doing that.
Yeah, you know what? To be honest, I might have done that once or twice before I learned better. So
What you want to do, right? Everyone test this, right? Get a piece of rock out of your system, put it in vinegar, and then go back 24 hours later and see the rock still there. No, it doesn't. It disappears.
Does it?
It's nothing. It turns to calcium.
Yeah.
oh, they can you dose the calcium to your tank though. Whoop.
That's one way.
The ceramic shafts fail. But Reef Keeper, you've got that bob on it. In fact, here's one. Seymour sent me one. The wet side, didn't you, Seymour?
Did I?
You sent me a wet side because it was faulty, wasn't it? Making a noise. Remember
Yeah,
that,
okay.
that noisy one that you had,
Okay.
the wet side?
Yeah, if you say so.
It
Okay.
came here. Woody said straight away. He said, "Open it and take that ceramic thing off it." Do you know the ceramic bottom? And it
Yeah.
stopped. The noise stopped straight away.
Yeah, you know what? I think the ceramic thing, yeah,
It come loose and starts rattling.
could be.
Cracks off. Yeah, that's what happened to yours. It said it cracks off. Yours like thing and started spinning, but then when it was spinning, it was knocking, like making a racket. The thing is, I think the older ones were noisier, Seymour. The new ones come, they look better, it was quieter, but there's a lot more faults with them. Where the old one last a long time.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have one of those old ones right here, right?
Yeah, but they're noisy, aren't they?
The wet side or the pump?
Both of them.
Well, I think this one was roasted.
What did I send you in that box? I put the old one in, didn't I?
Yeah, you sent me.
Yeah, I sent you the old one.
It was the new wet side, the wet side that you repaired. It was the old wet side and the old motor and the controller.
Yeah. Are you sending them the controller and all?
Yeah, I'm not disconnecting it. I'm sending it to them.
You took the Wi-Fi module out?
You know what? I was just thinking that, mate. I think I'm gonna go open that box and take that Wi-Fi module out.
I would, in case something does tick up.
Yeah, you know what? Especially since it was free.
Make sure you do a deal with Woody for that.
Reef Keeper said, "Here's a tip I learned a while ago. Can't remember where. When cleaning wet side, use pure glycerin on the ceramic shaft to prolong life. I think Ecotech uses it on new wet sides. Okay.
What's pure glycerin? What's that? KY jelly?
I don't know. You Brits would know.
You'd know.
No, man. I'm Jamaican. I don't know anything.
Right.
I'm not too worried. So, but I send it in, and we'll see what happens. But if I can get that other MP40 repaired, I'm gonna run. You know what? I'm gonna do this WWC thing where they say, flow is probably more important than light. So I have the corals that's doing the best in my tank that didn't die is a digi, like a red digi, and I had like that thing had the most flow going, and it's growing. It's getting thicker. It's not getting necessarily longer. It's like the digi that like
What's your phosphates?
I don't know.
Elevated
Listen,
phosphates. So you'll get basing, but you won't get
it's not basing. It's
no
the
basing.
branches are thickened.
Yeah, it'll get thick. It'll base. It'll get thicker, but it won't grow.
Eh, well, thick. Who says thickening isn't growing?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm seeing SPS corals though where they are so thick. Like if you take like a bone cutter, you have a hard time cutting them.
That's because they're eating all them phosphates and getting fat.
Or could be the flow.
Mm. Nailed that one on the head there, didn't I? See? Proper reefer.
Hey, we'll see. I'm gonna have a ton of flow.
What are you going to do? You got your Nero 5, are you going to get another Nero 5? Or are you just going to stick MP40 on one side, Nero 5 on the other side? Nero 5
No. I'm sticking the Nero 5 on the anemone cube, on an anemone tank. And then I'm gonna stick the 3 MP40s on the 75 on the Red Sea Reefer.
You're going to stick 3 MP40s on a 350?
Listen, man, this is gonna be a ton of flow. I said we're going.
Yeah.
I'm doing the WWC method, mate. Ton of flow.
I was going to say, with 3 impellers like that inside it, it'll be taking off.
Hell.
Listen, I'm doing a ton of flow. Listen,
Are you going to have it on so one's on? Yeah, do it like one's on, that 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 one's on.
I'm gonna do something.
I like the way I've got mine now. I've done mine a second gap between them. Do you know, from side to side?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna create zones because I might have LPS zone, but I want to do some serious SPS.
And if anyone from AI is listening to this, thank you. I bought 2 for 300 quid, and now you've just knocked 50 quid off each. So you owe me 100 quid.
For 1 month.
I don't care. I only got him. I only got one 2 weeks ago.
Oh, well, the store should have told you, didn't they? Blame the store.
They didn't know. Someone when I went in, they're knocking 50 quid off him. I'm like, oh yeah, cheers for that.
Should have told them, hey, can I return the one I just bought and get a new one at the reduced price? Tell them you didn't open it yet. I'm gonna buy this one and return the one I bought last week.
Pure glycerin. I think that's KY. KY jelly, innit?
Yes.
Do you know what? Didn't you say that the other day, or was it Mark Ebb that said it? Or was it Woody? Or was it Woody?
That sounds like something Mark Ebb would say.
Yeah, one of them said it. I think it was either Woody or Mark. He actually mentioned it, putting a bit of the old KY on there.
Mm-hmm. I think Mark uses KY for everything, so let's not, Woody uses KY for everything, so.
I believe in floor 208 litres. You see, I believe in a ton of floor. I believe floor's good, but if it's utilised correctly. Otherwise, you'll get corals that bend the wrong way, grow the wrong way, and it looks stupid. You know what I mean?
Hey,
Do you know what? I just stirred my brew, not put milk in.
Yeah, I am following the WWC, whatever WWC does, and they recommend a ton of flow. It's not static flow or stuff, just a ton of flow. And I'm gonna put flow on these corals till the skin starts popping off. Then I go down by 10%.
What I might do, Seymour, is stick a little one. You know what? If I could get an MP10, right, put on this glass, I'd do it. But I'd put it at the back. But I can't get an MP10.
Oh.
MP40, send it back to me.
No.
Oh, it's never coming back to me, is it?
No. Wait, you send me an MP10, you said?
No, I said MP40.
What about it?
When you fix it and you send it back to me.
No. All right, mate.
I'm joking.
It's going to be in the mail, mate.
It'll be in the mail. Oh, is it going to get lost in the post?
You know what? That's a good idea.
All right, Ryan, make a lot of noise. You're all right.
Ryan,
Sorry.
what are you eating? Dingy
I'm
Deckers?
I'm trying to make something for my tea 'cause I'm starving.
For your tea. Tea time is gone, mate. It's now dinner time.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
No.
dinner time, mate. Tea time is
Oh,
gone.
Ryan, I have this out with him every day.
Oh,
I call it tea, and he does it.
oh.
Yeah.
Dinner time.
It's tea time.
Is like 2, 3 o'clock. This is
What?
dinner time.
Not over here, it's not. It's dinner time at that time. It's tea time.
Dinner time.
I told you, all Northerners call it tea time. Southerners call it dinner time, and Americans
Hey.
call it dinner time.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Reef Keeper, Phil, what size CO2 tank do you have, and how often do you refill it? I want to know. So, Martin, wait, I believe in flow. 280-liter system, 650 RP a gyre. Jeez, that man is having a ton of flow. MP10 and 3 J-Bow wave makers. Jeez.
What hell?
You see me? I've got two in. Two in the Euro. In fact, you see them now. Two
Yeah.
Rocking.
Does me?
Yeah. So what floor patterns do you have? Do you have different ones on them?
Mine's on. No, probably fine.
I think I've just got my MP10 just on, the constant one, I think.
I don't know. It's on a pulse.
Is it?
I won't have it on constant. Corals don't like constant. I like rocking. If you get a nice gentle rock, you'll love it.
Yeah.
Phil, I have a 10-pound, been using it 2 months, and it has barely moved. I'm guessing well over a year. All right. All right, I'm guessing I'll get like a 5-pound then.
Trying to get this bloody Bluetooth to work.
Let me see how big a 5-pound CO2 tank is. Five-pound CO2 tank. CO2 tank is approximately 8 pounds. It's 18 by 4 by 3. That's kind of small, though.
Right, so if anyone from AI is watching this, your pumps are shit because it's not connected to the Bluetooth. Let me restart my phone. I've gone upstairs. No.
You said swap out and get deposit back if you turn in. Yeah. You know what? I'll ask. There's a place that's like, there is a welding supply place that's like a few miles away, like literally like a 15-minute walk. So I might check them out and see what they have. But for me, it depends when the calcium reactor gets here today, and I kind of figure out where I'm going to put it. That's where everything kind of comes together after that. Because I can either put it in the nano tank stand, or if I can't, put it in the closet. But I'm excited. I am definitely excited. I feel like I'm stepping into the big boys now.
I've got Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese. Hey, you going down to the chippy?
Well, I can smell it. My daughter's just come in. She opened the door and I can smell it.
She going down to the chippy?
No.
Oh dear.
Hey, the core pump is on sale, $2.99, Paul.
What is? Why is this not connected to the Bluetooth? Stupid thing.
Wait, what is happening? The pump, the controller's not reading the pump?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. No.
What?
Well, it's not connected, is it? Mm.
Because you are. Oh. Let's see what colour they're flashing. No, they're flashing blue, so it should be good. Let's try again.
Ooh, I'm looking and seeing what else is on sale this week.
Is that anisalinity checker on sale?
No.
Well, I don't want it then.
Well, personal choice, Paul. Personal choice. New gyres are on sale. The gyre, not the new one. Gyres are on sale.
Nah, you're all right.
The Neros are on sale, $249, Paul.
You're doing that to wind me up. That's what you're doing.
Sounds like a great deal, you know? At two, I think I would buy two of them. What do you think? That's £100 off the regular price.
How do we block Seymour?
What do you think about that? Don't you think that's a good deal, Ryan? £100 off.
Absolutely.
You know,
Definitely.
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
You know what you could do with £100, mate?
Yeah. A lot.
Oh.
Like stick it in the bank to start with.
Yeah.
£99 flight to New York so I can punch Seymour in the nose.
Oh, mate.
I'd have to jump though, wouldn't I, Seymour? In fact, right, me and Seymour had a cracking time in New York. Didn't we have a good time, Seymour? Me, you, and Woody.
I've never been. Never ever been to New York. In fact, I've never been to America in that respect, actually, in fairness.
Into America, what, 3 times? Was it 6 months? 3 times in 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to Vegas with my mate Seymour.
Did you go to Matna?
Wait.
Yeah.
Have you been, have you? I've never. That's another thing I'd like to do. Go to Matna.
Magna, me and Seymour roomed it up, didn't we, Seymour?
Woody.
I walked into the room, Seymour jumped on the bed and fell asleep straight away.
Well, I was tired, mate.
Listen to this. Listen to this, people. Right? We brought Seymour some sweets from the UK. Right? He opened them, put them at the side of his bed, fell asleep. First thing he did when he opened his eyes was get the sweets and stick them in his mouth.
Convenience.
Mm.
Hey, good night.
Why did the Apex affected the cloud service? I don't know the answer, but mine shut down and rebooted twice.
Interesting. I can't remember. I have a classic, and I don't know if it did.
Mm.
Right, this is getting annoying now, this Bluetooth thing.
Still not working.
No?
No. They never do when you
Turn
want
the
to.
Bluetooth on, turn the Bluetooth off.
Yeah.
Paul, have you heard about the salinity probe? Can't remember the name. Something like psionics.
Go on.
You ever heard about that? Somebody in the chat is asking, have you heard about the salinity probe?
No.
I've never heard about it either. I've
I'm
heard
gonna
about the
I'm
ice
gonna
cap.
Google it though.
I've heard about the ice cap. Let me see if my UPS package is coming today. Oh, out for delivery.
Oh yeah. The Sonic salinity tester. Yeah. That's got I have heard of that. Yeah, it's that one. Timo, it's that one. Do you know that one where you put the little spoon at the end?
Go ahead.
It looks like one of them temperature things you can stick up your bum. But it's one of them. It's just a thin salinity tester, but they're not that reliable. Yeah, I think it's the same as the Ice Cat one. Yeah, they're not that reliable. Like the reviews on them are very, very mixed.
Oh, that's one thing I forgot to get the other day. The alkalinity checker. I knew there was something I forgot. You know, we were on about it the other day, weren't we?
Yeah, definitely get the alkalinity one.
Yeah, I totally forget. And I forgot to get another alkalinity test kit as well.
How much are them ones? Them salinity, not that the salinity checker.
Just what the style? I don't have no idea.
No, the next one, because I think for the price you might as well just get the new Hannah one.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what? It's $64.99 for that Sonics one or Psionics, right? And I think it's only $60 for the Hannah one. So Martin, I'd go for the Hannah one. Hello, Devin. Hey, Dev.
Hello.
Dev or no? What's a Versa? Is that a TV? Versa. The Bluetooth's fine than a Versa. Hello, Dave. Hello, Dev. People are here. Come and say hello. You know what? I'm going to put the link in the thing if anyone wants to jump in. Exclusives coming back. Let me get it up. There I am. Oh,
Get it up, mate. Get it up, mate. Get it up, mate. What up, Reef dudes? What up, Dave's Nano Tank? I have the ice cap and the Hannah. Hannah hands down. Love the new tester. All right.
Right, there's a link. Right. So there you go. Good. Dev's jumping in now. So, Dev did a full review of that checker. And I know Phil has got bought. In fact, Phil was one of the first ones that people I know that had the Hannah. I think he raved about it straight away.
Cheerio.
Hello.
Hello, sir. What's going on?
Dev, we're talking about this salinity checker.
Heard rumors of that.
Right? You've tested the other one.
I have not used the Hannah, but I have the Psionic one and I have the Poseidon.
Right. Well, the Sonic one, which is Coral Box, is it?
They're their own company, but it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Right. So we know that. Would you say it's reliable 100%, or is it a bit? Some of the reviews I've seen, it's a bit hit and miss.
It's pretty solid overall. I mean, I use that one the most just because the screen lights up and I can dunk it in my water mixing bin, and then I can read it in the dark.
Calibration wise, does it need calibrating a lot?
You can calibrate it. I don't calibrate it all that often though. I probably calibrated it maybe 3 times since I've had it. And not that I've necessarily needed to. I just did it because it makes me feel better. It's been solid, but I know you guys are talking about that one versus Hana. I mean, Hana is more of a solid known brand, so if they're the same price, I'd probably buy that one. But I've never used it, so I can't say for sure.
I was going to say, price-wise, the Hana one's cheaper.
Yeah, if it's cheaper, I'll buy the Hana one.
Yeah, because I've had $60.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, and that one's coming up at $65.
And that's cheap. They're like $100 when I got them.
Yeah.
Way cheaper now.
I think what it is if you go onto Amazon now, you can get Salinity ones for $20, $30.
Oh, really?
Salinity checkers, they're all like knockoff cheap versions. But if they all do the same thing, why not just get it? What about the Milwaukee? Well, this is the one, right? Because this is it, right? I ordered the Hana checker. And I ordered it about 3-4 weeks ago. 4 weeks ago, sir. And online, it said it was in stock. So and I wanted one straight away. Anyway, it wasn't in stock. So I just paid him extra money and got this.
Nice. They're super handy.
The thing is with this, right?
Big.
I don't care what anyone says. It's massive.
It is big.
Do you know what I mean? And these days in reefing, men usually like big things, right? But when it comes to reefing, I think we like small things, don't we?
We do. That's true. Except for coral. Coral, we like our coral big. The rest can be small.
Yeah. Well, I like buying it small. I like it going big. This is getting really out of order. Well, the thing is, I think what, do you know what, right? Woody has got both of them. So he's got this one and he's got the Hana one. Now, I think with this one, have you got one of these, Dad?
No, not that fancy.
I think the thing with this is you've got your ranges. You've got your PSU, is it? Parts per thousand, specific gravity. So you got three different cylinders you can check if you want it.
The other ones have that too, though.
Yeah, I think the Hana one. What he said, when it does the temperature, it comes on and goes off straight away. So you've got to look quick, the temperature on it. Where this, I think what annoys me with this, I keep this in my cupboard. Now this gets freezing cold in the cupboard. And when I put my water on it, it don't get to the temperature.
Takes a while.
But by the time it's at that, the amount of water that goes in there, the water goes cold, so it doesn't get to the right temperature. Right? So you know where I'm coming from. So I've got to stand there, getting that warm around 25 degrees, which is a pain in the ass, right? Which I don't like. But the good thing, if you read it, is it parts per thousand? If you read it with that, that doesn't go off the temperature. Am I right? I think this goes off temperature, doesn't it? And the other one doesn't have to read off temperature. I am right. I think I'm right. I think one of them can just read straight off at any temperature, and the other one, is it where it stays at 35? That one. Which one's that?
PPT, parts per thousand.
Yeah, that one. If it's 35, no.
It might be. I don't know. Most of them have temperature compensation built in, so I don't know if it's a big issue.
Right. Someone I think I'm right there, Deb. You know.
You're just gonna have to sit on it for a few minutes, warm it up first.
Yeah, I think if you read the specific gravity, it's got to be to temperature. It's a read. But the other one, I'm positive it should just go off.
I bet you they all use temperature compensation to some extent.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's any advantage, but
you
just need a warmer cupboard. You just need a warmer cupboard, Paul.
If you measure in specific gravity, it needs to be temperature compensated. So I think they all have to do it.
Right. So if
it's more accurate if it does.
Is that temperature? I'll see more.
Say it again.
Hang on, let me just get them straight here. I noticed this, Dev, right? Martin, Hana Salinity Pocket Checker, 135 on their website. I went on to Hana's website, and it's very expensive. You go to the LFS, it's 60 quid or $60. You know what I mean? I've seen that myself. Everything on the Hannah website is very, very expensive.
Interesting. They do that just to mess with you.
Have you got a Hannah? Do you go on a Hannah.com for yours? Or have you got
No.
like Canada or whatever?
Yeah, I just buy them. I buy them locally. It's too expensive with customs for a lot of stuff.
In fact, yeah, let me get it up here. Slide to H2O aquatics. Type Hannah in.
Back in 1 sec. I gotta go give my dog to somebody.
Right, over it, £71.50 for the Hannah salinity check. Let's go to the Hannah website. Hannah instruments.
Just a short call. Somebody else's for a minute.
Right, so my LFS sells it for £71.50, and the Hannah website sells it for £85.80. So yeah, it costs £14 more to buy directly from Hannah.
So don't do it. Don't do it. It's a trap.
So what that tells you is go to your LFS and buy it.
Yeah. Support.
Yeah.
I agree. I concur.
Martin, it's annainstruments.co.uk. Click, clack. Hello. Victor, my refractometer shows 2 points lower than the Milwaukee.
Dun, dun, dun. Either way, they're super handy to have.
Yeah.
And test your tank. Go test your water. Make sure it gives you the same reading. All's good.
Do you know what I want? What I personally want in life is this. I want a nitrate Hannah test kit, right? A nice little digital nitrate one.
Yeah.
And I want a calcium one where you can just put like 2 drops of liquid in instead of like this, that little bit of. Do you know what I mean? If they did that, I'd be happy. Everything digital, but everything easy. I'd love it.
Good.
Yeah,
Good
that'd be it.
Yeah.
Automate it all, man. Automate it all.
Next time at Kraken, I'll order one. The alkalinity one.
Yeah,
Next time I go, I'll ask Dom.
Right, the thing is, if you're buying it from an LFS, the way I see it, you've got LFSs. You can either be really, really loyal to your local one, or just be loyal to another shop in the UK. But they are cheaper at other places.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Or you just support multiple places.
As long as it's an LFS, someone's LFS, and it's just not one of these Amazon places. Yeah, I'm all right with all of them.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Kraken's not that far. It's like 15 minutes away from my house, so it's ideal for me just nip there and order one. You know what I mean? So I'm not travelling all over the bloody.
No, but you don't have to. If you buy it from the LFS, as soon as it is £50, it's free shipping.
Yeah.
Next day delivery.
Yeah.
And I think Bursco Aquatics, they're the cheapest at the minute selling Hannah products.
Mother.
Yeah.
No. Just that's fair.
Click like I'm tempted to up my reactor up tonight. Why not?
Tempted to do what?
Hook his reactor up tonight.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got one, right?
Today's a good day, Denny.
I want to talk about carbon, right? Because
Yes.
do you think carbon is carbon? As long as it's meant for a reef tank, obviously activated carbons. So would you say buying a $10 bag versus just ATM's one or Fritz's one? You know, something like that.
Are you starting to use barbecue carbon on your tank?
It's one of these. I think I was talking to Seymour. I think he said he got some expensive. Seymour.
Like there's like rocks and certain brands that are more expensive for sure.
It's because the way I've seen it, the way I see it is this: if you buy it and it's like crushed coconut, you know the coconut shell one, which is usually like in little pieces. Is that better stuff than the one that's all compressed?
Well, they do different things, right? Like certain ones will have different pore sizes and they'll absorb more stuff faster. One might clog up quicker, another might take longer to clog up, but like it'll absorb less and will absorb more. I don't know. It's all a trade-off. I honestly, my carbon, whenever I don't use carbon that often, what I do, I have about 3 or 4 different kinds. I just dump them all in the same container. It's just a special blend.
You know what, Dev?
Yeah.
Exactly what I do. Right? I've got 3 different ones, and I mix all 3 different ones and stick them in the food.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's special blend, man.
See the what? Because there's one on Amazon, right? It's an Italian company. They do all Reef tank like Reef products.
Mm-hmm.
And the stuff on Amazon was very, very cheap.
Yeah.
So very, very cheap. So what I did, I contacted them and I asked them about the carbon, and they sent me a documentation saying it's been tested at the university in Italy.
Yeah. Tested for what? What do they test?
For phosphates and all that crap.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he said it was like fully tested. So I bought that, and when I bought it, I think Amazon buggered up the price because it was supposed to be like 60 quid or something for a massive bag.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up paying like £6 something for the bag.
Nice. Score.
Yeah.
Mm.
I like a good deal.
But with that, that's what I mix. So I've still got some now. I just mix it. I've got the roller carbon, the Fritz carbon, and that, and I mix them all.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Just blend them all together. It's the way to go, if you ask me.
What's the difference with food grade CO2? I don't know.
Food grade, it's probably just like less
Clean.
chance of contaminants. Yeah, I've used both, and I don't know. I haven't noticed. It's hard to say if there's a difference. Like I used to fill mine at a paintball place. Now last time I filled at a food and beverage place. So I mean, technically it should be food grade this round.
I think one of them, when it gets filled, they wear masks and gloves, and in the other one, they just get an hillbilly filling it up.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's an extra filter it runs through. Who knows? It's hard to say.
There we go. Phil got it, nailed it there. Food grade will probably cost a bit more because it's certified as food use.
Yeah, there you go.
Cleaner, those demos probably.
Yeah, it's probably a bit better. Is it a huge difference? I have no idea. It's hard to say. There's a lot of these things that are like, I don't know how you test it. It'd be pretty interesting.
Right. CO2, I breathe it out every day. Just bottle mine up, you can have it.
Yeah, there you go.
It's cheap. It's not expensive to fill CO2 up. So you're running the thing, yeah, you know.
Custom reactor. Yep.
Yeah. And you don't fill on top of that, or you just.
Yeah, at the moment, no. I have been debating. Well, I might set up some trace elements to dose, but I'm not dosing calcium milk or anything.
I think what it is, everyone went away from calcium reactors. It just faded out of the planet. Yeah, the odd person doing it. Now everyone's doing it again.
Everything goes. It's like styles. They run out of stuff, and it just recycles.
Yeah, even Seymour is setting a calcium reactor back up.
Maybe I inspired him.
I've never ever. It scares the crap out of me because I've not even a clue how to do it. You know what I mean?
Why does it scare you?
Because I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I got videos on that, Paul. I got your back.
Don't know how to do it. Don't know how to do it at all.
I don't know. I like it. I like that it's just less fiddling. Like you set it up, it's all good. You don't worry about it for ages. I refill it like once a year. I don't know. Seems a good plan.
And what's your KH been like?
I had it 8.5. I just dropped it slightly the other day, so now it's at 8.28 in my last test.
And it's staying stable running the calcium reactor? Oh
yeah. No. I only get about a 0.1 swing. Like super stable. Like for instance, like let me just go back a couple of days since I don't look at me because I just lowered it. Like over 12 hours because my Alcatronic tests every 12 hours. Like 8.6, 8.69, 8.6. Like it's a 0.1 of a swing. Like it keeps it super stable.
What about your calcium?
I don't test that very often. But let me look at my spreadsheet.
I think the one with that is while it's dosing on the reactor.
Okay.
And actually rise a lot, isn't it?
Okay, so January 18th, 467. February 6th, 435. February 26th, 439. Pretty darn stable. So yeah, it keeps it stable. That's why I like it. It's all balanced. You don't have to bugger dosing one or the other. It just drips it all the same amount, 24 hours a day.
See, do you know what I might do? I don't know. It's something that I put in and leave. That's why I like the clarity. Like Phil was saying that he thinks the clarity is a fad. And I said, no, it's something what I can put in and for weeks not even have to bother looking at the filter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's why I like it.
I like it because I don't like cleaning filter socks.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through it and wash them and change them every 4 or 5 days. And
I think we had a discussion with Martin. He said every now and then he's got to manually roll it, even though he's got the motor on it. I said, if you're doing that, I said, you're putting it on wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at the beginning when you put it on and you spin it, and if it slips out of that gap, it spins on itself. I said, that's definitely user error.
Yeah.
More than the motor error.
Yeah, you just got to line it up the very first time and get that first wrap, and then you're good.
I think what a lot of people do now when they put it back in, they put it too low. You know, they push it down and then tying it on, and it can't spin. So you've got to twist it. It needs that little.
Just have a little bit of friction to hold it on.
I hold it and then try to wind it so it wraps around itself. You know what I mean? Before I let it go.
Yep, basically the same thing.
And I think everyone, the first time they did it, everyone buggered it up and just let it do it itself, and then it started spinning. I think everyone figured out, right, now I know what to do.
live and learn. You kind of see how it works pretty quick.
I've got this. Prototype. The new roll.
What's the difference?
Well, it's smaller, but hang on. See if I can level it up. Hang on, there you go.
Make them match.
So that's touching the bottom there. Hang on, let's get it level. Let me get it level. There you go. Right, so it's at the bottom now, but look at that. Oh.
Is it thinner?
It looks thinner.
Material?
It looks more. It feels more thinner, polyestery.
Yeah, they probably have a new fabric or something they're using that's not as thick.
And it's supposed to be longer, even though it looks smaller.
I'll take longer. I like it.
It definitely looks different, material-wise, anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, as soon as I get it on, I'll give you a shout. Do you know what you want to do?
But
Contact D&D.
Yeah.
Ship you one out.
Maybe.
Well, I threw him an email, Dave. That's why I got it.
And you just said,
well, I
I
told
would
him.
like to roll.
Yeah. Well, you're going through one of these pretty quick. Throw them a message. Like, they might be listening. I don't care. Throw them a message. I think they want people to test these.
Yeah.
And you testing one of these will be the perfect person to test it. See that you've been doing things on the clarity anyway.
Mm-hmm. I think I have one left. Maybe I shall.
Yeah. I said when I contacted them, I sent it out. I got it day after.
Really, eh?
So,
Maybe I shall.
hang on. Let me just find this email.
Hey! Finally. Oh, I got a phone call. 1 sec.
There it is.
So what's this channel called? You've just been talking to, Paul.
Reef Dudes.
Ah, that's it. Is that what it's called? I've never checked it out.
Reef Dudes, man.
Reef Dudes.
You're not on Reef Dudes' channel?
No, I'll check it out. Don't tell him that. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Well, everyone knew Reef does his channel.
No.
If Dev. Right. Let's have a look. Anyone can help with a question? Victor, are you questioning if you don't want to answer it? Still going strong. You know it, Dean. I called him Dean.
Oh, hey, sorry guys. I was sending an email, so I was listening. But
Yeah. What is in the chat, Seymour?
oh, hey, Woods.
Woody. What does it work? Watching a live stream. I want Woody's job.
Yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
We can't all have Woody's job, you know?
Oh, we all want Woody's job. Easiest job in the world, Woody.
Oh, yeah, you know what I need? I absolutely need. I'm going to need a Devin. I am going to need a.
He's on the phone.
Right?
He's on the phone, Dev.
I'm going to need a pH probe.
You need a pH probe for the
calcium reactor.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to ask him which one he am.
Which what?
And I'm going to ask him which one he likes, which one he's using.
Seymour, if I want a calcium reactor, you're going to get one and send it over?
No. Yeah,
why?
Sure.
You're so spite. See, real mates would have said yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me go take out my free Wi-Fi chip, right?
Yeah, it's it. Hey, what did you hear that? He's talking about the Wi-Fi module. So this is how it goes with the Wi-Fi module. Woody bought me a Wi-Fi chip, sent it to me. I put it into the MP40, and then I just sent it to Seymour.
By accident. Is it by accident?
I know, it's because I love you, Seymour, you see, because it's what makes food. So,
my RODI system is making water so slow.
You need to change the filters.
Yeah.
Is it cold though?
No, it's a sediment filter.
Phil, Reef before I'm using the BRS Dual Junction Lab Grade Pro. That's from Reef Keeper.
Oh, all right, good.
Oh, right, Victor. I asked about the RODI unit. My RO water has 14 TDS and it kills my DI super fast. Right now, I'm using one sediment and 1 5 micron carbon and 1 micron carbon filters. What should I add to keep my TDS lower? So what about your...
What kind of water is he using? Is he using well water?
I don't know. It's 14 TDS. But
yeah, but is he
14 TDS coming out?
Using well water? I think if he's using, it depends on where his source. If he's using chloramines or his source water is like well water, I think that's the type of stuff that'll, kill his. Or if his stuff, is he sure the RODI is hooked up properly? I would look for stuff like that first.
Yeah. Thing is, what is he using the right membrane? Well, I said, are you using the right membrane for it? Because if it's 100 gallons a day, or say if it's 100 gallons a day and he's only using a 50 gallons a day membrane, that's going to reduce it.
Yeah, but I don't think it should kill his immersion.
With this Novo Seymour, has it got what is it, the motor on it? If it's not got one of them, it's not got enough pressure to go through.
Could be. He never said anything about it going slow. He just said it's killing his DI, right?
Yeah. Victor, we need to know. Utilize his water is right. So it's 280 before he leaves it. Have you got a pump on it? Right? Because if the pressure's not pushing enough pressure through, it's not going to be cleaning properly as it's going through.
Paul, this Wi-Fi module on the board.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi module will be the top left. Is it top left or right hand corner bit, and it's pointing over the board at the top.
All right, I got it. Got it. All right, got it.
Hello.
Oh, you did a terrible job, mate.
What? What do you mean?
Oh, it's all right.
Right now it's 40 psi. Right, that's your problem, Victor. If it's 40 psi, that's pretty slow, Timo.
Yes, I mean mine is up to. It might be not his only problem. Which city is he in? And
Victor,
is he
give us some
using well
detail.
water?
Like, what city you're in? Have you got a pump on it? If you've not got a pump, you need a pump. That's my opinion. You want to get it to about 80 to 100 psi to get it to push through it all quicker. If it's going through slowly, it's just going to be dragging the thing through slowly. You want to get it through quick.
Right, Paul,
Go
on.
Like one.
Right, I'm gonna have to go because my tea's ready. Or dinner.
All right, I'll catch you in a bit.
All right, mate. Take care.
See you later, bye.
See you later.
All right, mate.
He's in New York,
All right.
Seymour.
Hang on. Oh, New York City. Oh, his water should be great. When I was using DI only, I wasn't going through my DI was going really. If he's in New York City, then it shouldn't be. Then I think he got his system either hooked up wrong or there's not enough pressure. Because even when I wasn't using a booster pump, my DI, I never went through DI quick. It just was making water really slow. If it's New York City,
See, at the minute, it's just New York. Is it what?
Yeah. We got excellent source water. My first couple of years running my reef tank, including when I was using Zeovit, I didn't even have, when I was running a reef tank, I had a nice softy tank. I wasn't even using an RODI system. I was just running through DI.
Rockland County.
Oh, Westchester. So he still gets good water like what we get. So he still should be all right.
Do you reckon it's the pressure?
I think it's the pressure, but it could be, that the system could be hooked up incorrectly. Like, I think he just should have verify everything. Pressure could be part of it.
You see, me, now people might think I'm silly here, but this is the way I've done it. I've got 2 RODI units. I got one off Woody, which is an expensive. What is it? Vertex? Seymour.
Vertex.
I think it's Vertex, isn't it?
Vertex, yeah.
So I got one of them, which is like an expensive one. Now, the dirty water that comes out of there goes into another RODI unit and cleans it again, because over here, you pay per litre and all that. So I want to recycle water. Yeah. You pay. It's all paid. Like, I'm on a meter.
Damn.
Yeah. So all new houses that are built are on meters. Older houses are not on meters, so they just pay like yearly, like a water bill yearly. Where all new houses, they're on meters. So like, I'm on a meter, so I want to save as much water as I can. So mine goes through 2 RO units. So I know the second one is dirty water going through there. So I know that will end up using all the stuff really quick.
Okay. I can't hook this thing back up.
There you go. There's his problem straight away. He's got 2 membranes, 150 gallons an hour, and he's got 40 psi going through him. You can't have 40 psi going through 150 gallons a day membrane.
Well, for one thing, that means you're getting concentrated water, right? Going out of one, coming in the other, and then going in the other one. And so then that means the dirty water that's coming out of the second one is super concentrated. And geez. So he's probably has one of the BRS upgrade kits then. Yeah, if you're going to do that, you need. I have one of the BRS upgrade kits where I'm using 275 gallons per hour membrane, but I have to use a booster pump to push water through it, or exactly what
I said 80 to 100 psi minimum.
How many?
80
I'd,
to 100.
I'd say 60 minimum.
The thing he's got 150 gallon a day.
Yeah.
And he's running 40 psi through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have my thing usually about 90 psi. Right now it's down to 80, and my sediment filter is dirty and it needs changing. Right now I'm filling my RODI container, and I can tell that it's filling at a way less rate than if it was running at 90 just a 10 psi drop. Like it's not a problem, but right now I have my thing hooked up, and my it's in my kitchen, so I need to like make water and just be finished with it as fast as possible. So I'm willing to go the extra mile with the extra psi.
Yeah,
it does. They are more efficient when you put more juice through it.
Exactly. Deb, I've sent you a message on Messenger.
I saw that. Thank you.
Throw in one.
All right. So I just added my new module to my new MP10, my MP10. So let's see how that goes.
All right, just leave the room for a sec. Look at that. What? Oh, it's everywhere. You just reminded me that it's filling my RODI bin. See,
that happens all the time.
Yeah, definitely get Victor. Definitely get a booster pump. You can pick them up for cheap on Amazon.
Beauty.
I don't know who does Bayer. One is there over there, but Bayer's a bigger one over here for our raw units. Saying that though, if you're over there, you got BRS on your Seymour.
Yeah,
He does.
The best.
BRS, do they ship to Canada?
It's expensive.
Yep. Marine Depot and BRS will ship anywhere, but they're not going to help you out. They're going to put the exact amount, and you're going to pay the duties.
Yep.
Is that expensive duties from America to Canada?
Yep. Can be.
Yep, with electronics and certain things, yeah.
You'd think the way that they are, they'd have like a good trade deal between you, wouldn't you?
I read a post online, because it used to only be $20, and I think over $20 they charge you duty for mailing it. And I read something recently that said they were upping it to $150, but I don't know if that's actually in place. But I just read like a
Trump.
Yeah.
Trump. But clothes in Canada are more expensive, and I think you guys got to protect. It's like that thing to protect the local industry there.
I don't know. It should just be free trade.
He's
electronic.
Yeah, he lives there. He don't care as long as you get cheap shit. He's good.
No.
You know.
Listen, I go to Canada enough to realize that clothes and stuff is way cheaper here. Not only that, you guys pay way more taxes on stuff than we do.
Yep. I swear, like half my money just goes to taxes.
I'm talking about sales taxes. I'm not talking like payroll taxes and stuff like that. Just sales taxes on stuff.
Everything.
I use RO Buddy.
Mm-hmm.
What's RO Buddy?
That's like a small RODI system. I used to use that.
Is that the one that you pop under your sink?
It could be. Aquatic Life makes it. I used to use it.
Check out my new fancy acro. It's not colored up to its prime yet, but it will be good.
Oh, hang on. Let me pin you to the screen. Oh.
This is my new overly priced coral. That will hopefully one day be glorious.
I absolutely love acros. Show me any acro or millet, I'm happy as a chappy.
Yeah.
Happy as a what?
It's an English thing.
Okay, because I don't know what a Jackie is, but all right.
Chappy.
I wish you could zoom in. But yeah, this guy, if you want to look it up, look up Pink Cadillac acro.
So what's that called?
Pink Cadillac.
You have to type that in so we know.
PINK
Pink-
and then Cadillac.
Pink Cadillac. Oh,
Pink Cadillac.
Cadillac, like the car Cadillac.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So
Pink.
it's not.
I thought the accent. You hear in Mank too, right, Paul?
Oh, I can see it. That's nice.
Well, it will be. It's pretty pale right now, but I have faith
The
in it.
green purple with, is it white tips or blue tips?
Yeah, they're kind of like white, and the polyps look kind of purplish right now. So hopefully it does something good.
Right, I want one of them.
I threw a little branch in the nano to see which one colors up better. But yeah, so that should be cool.
Right, I want one of them.
Mm-hmm. Happy as
My
a
buddy
chappy.
just spent a small fortune on it, so I traded him some stuff for a chunk of his colony.
And it's happy as a chappy.
Happy as a chappy.
Yeah, mum. Speaking of RODI, anyone use the auto flush valve? I have the manual one. I'm wondering if it's worth the upgrade. Mine,
I have a manual.
yeah, both of mine have auto. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it. I've heard people say they do, but I don't make long runs of water that I don't think I'm making 20 gallons.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm making 20 gallons in one sitting, I'll just come when the container's like half full and just flush it myself. But
Are you supposed to flush it mid-session? I always flush it before I use it.
I flush
like,
it before I use it. Yeah, I flush it before I use it, but I also flush it, mid-session. But
Oh, I don't do that.
if I was making
you had the auto one, I'd just automatically do it at the beginning.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it halfway through, would it?
excuse me,
I think just the beginning or the end or something.
I do it at the beginning.
Mine does a 15-second countdown, then it does the auto flush, then it kicks in, tells you what the RODI reading is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the Vertex one is fancy. It's expensive though, but yeah,
Sounds
it's
like
fancy. Mm-hmm.
Hey, cost me nothing. Would he give it me? Whoop whoop.
They make nice stuff though. You give them that.
Hey, would it? What did Woody do, Seymour? He bought one, right? And something broke in it. They sent him the part, but he couldn't be bothered waiting. He just bought another one.
You can do that when you're royalty.
Yep, that's what I said.
Uh-huh.
When you could call up the queen and say, "Hey, mommy, I need a new RODI system," and she's like,
You know
"Okay,
that he's listening, don't you?
That's why I'm making fun of him. You could be like, "Well, we haven't given a royalty joke in a while," and then you can say, "Yes, Daddy, that's the one I want, Daddy." Sounds like Pepper Pig, right?
Yeah, dear, fetch me another RODI system. I don't feel like changing the filters.
Yeah.
That's why all the kids sound like English people, innit, Seymour?
Peppa Pig?
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, Daddy, can I get Mummy to go to the party? No, that's Peppa Pig. Hey, Daddy. What do you mean that sounds horrible? That's a posh British accent, right? That's like I'm from royalty.
Well, it just depends. It just depends what county you're from.
Mm-hmm. If you're from Chatterton, you sound like oh.
Just like that.
By the way, that's where Paul is from.
No, I'm not, you dick.
Hey, what? Why is it so upset if you're from Chatterton? It's not a problem, mate. Why is it such a problem? Huh? What is he doing? I'm not looking. What is he doing?
Nothing.
I'm not either.
Well, I'm eating a Kit Kat.
Oh, man, there's nothing wrong with being from Chinatown.
Like, I'm eating a Kit Kat with proper chocolate, not that horrible American chocolate.
Top of chocolate.
Tell you what, Dev, is your chocolate like the American chocolate?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because it's vile. Even Seymour thinks American chocolate's vile.
I never said that.
You did?
No, I didn't.
All right, Woody. No more chocolate for Seymour.
No. That's not what I said. I just like chocolate.
No need to discriminate about chocolate.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to know, he gets sent loads of chocolate.
Chocolatiers.
Oh, yeah.
Dinky Deckers.
Oh.
Hey, I'm now going to see if EcoSmart Live picks up my new MP10 wireless chip.
Oh, you just put a wireless chip in it, yeah. Dev,
Let's
you're
see.
good at the Nero thing. You've had yours a while now.
Sure have. Okay, wait.
Right.
Swapping back to computer.
Gotta hang up this one.
It's not picking up my Bluetooth.
All right, back on the computer.
Right, it's not picking up my Bluetooth. I keep getting this message.
BL Bluetooth. I don't know. Plug it back in. Haven't had that.
Right, failed. Restart my phone. Failed.
Is your Bluetooth is turned on for sure? Yeah.
Yep.
I just unplug the pump and plug it back in, so it just reboots itself. But I haven't had that issue. It's always just worked.
So I've got two of them. So like, if one of them stops, why is it not finding the other one? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe it's your phone.
I've restarted it, done it. It worked yesterday.
I was arguing with mine yesterday. No, I hasn't seen that yet. The only time it's not worked is when I had my Bluetooth turned off.
Because it's stupid. That's why. I'll try again. Come on, find them. No, BLE not connected.
Unplug it and plug it back in. Just do it. Let's try it. Boot your phone, reboot the pop. Everything's fresh. Should work.
So I unplug them and plug them back in.
It's just a theory. I haven't had to do it, but I think it'll reboot if it's something on that side. But given that you have two, it kind of makes me think it's your phone. Worth a try.
I think my anemones have already run out of space. I think I need to put more rock in the tank.
Yeah.
Give them more habitat. They're fighting for space now.
Fight to the death.
Mm-hmm. I think it's time.
Mm-hmm.
So got a lab grade double junction probe.
Fancy.
No. I didn't get it yet. I'm just getting everything ready. Mm-hmm.
Right. Reboot. Let's give it a second.
Hold on. Let me see something. I have my Nero. I haven't put it on yet. It's still sitting here.
What?
Ooh, birthday. Whoop, whoop.
No, BLE not connected. Stupid.
Sure it's not your phone? It seems weird that two would both not work.
I'm saying I don't know.
Do you have like a tablet or something you can try?
No, what I'll do, I'll go to Bluetooth settings. ETS06, I don't know what that is. I'm going to unpair that.
The Camor X5. How's that single dosing pump, Devin?
I'm gonna assume it's the same as the other ones, but I haven't actually done much with it yet. So stand by until I've had more playing
You
with
have
it.
you
Wait,
have a
which
couple of
one?
the single head ones, right?
Wait. Would you just say the Kimura one or the Coral Box one?
Kumar.
Okay. Overall pretty good. There was once or twice when it was a little on the loud side. I have had to put a little bit of lube in there one time from just like I use on my coffee machine, just because it was making a bit of a yee sound. Now, my only other complaint is at certain speeds, like less than 23 mils and less, it has some weird harmonic sounds. Where it's like little things. Like they're kind of subtle, but I'm OCD, so it bugs me. So I purposely run it at a speed where it doesn't do that.
Are you talking about the continuous or just the Kimura? Like the
Oh,
I was asking about the single head dosing.
Oh, I'm talking about the continuous.
Ah, gotcha.
Okay, I have not used the single head Kimura pump.
Okay, I
do have a single head Coral Box pump.
Yes, I saw the video on that. I know they make I know they make a single head dosing pump. That's about the same price as a BRS dosing pump, but theirs is Bluetooth, and I'm not feeling that. I'm feeling
What are you feeling?
I'm feeling the Wi-Fi of the Coral Box better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh, I have, without boring everyone, I have an Apex related question. Okay. I am trying to turn something on for 1 minute a day, every day. I am having a hard time programming that.
You just use the little oscillation function.
So you want it on for 1 minute and off for 23 hours and 49 minutes?
Yep.
23 hours and 59 minutes?
Whatever that works out to. Basically, yeah.
What he's just said, the Vertex does a flush after 2 hours of running as well. After 2 hours, it often flushes.
Good to know. Oh, shit. Water. Thank you.
What I meant was sugar.
That is a crazy way to program. 1 minute on per day.
Right, so I've just uninstalled the app now. Woody, I bet Woody. UPS. Right. I've just told Woody to click live because if he's just said that now, he's well behind, isn't he? Right.
Or maybe he just got a chance to say it.
So I've just uninstalled the AI app.
Hey, Click Clack Parker, who's listening, do you also like support for all AI products in your group, or is it just the Prime? So if somebody has questions about the Nero, can they come to your group and ask? Because I think it's an AI group, but is it just the Prime and the Hydras and whatever, or is it all AI products?
Right. You know what? This is definitely balls. I've reset the pumps. I've deleted the app, started the app, restarted the phone, sorted the Bluetooth, and I cannot get and connect to these pumps.
You know what? You know what I think you need? An iPhone.
No, I knew you was going to say that. That's not happening.
Because I think Woody didn't have this problem, and he uses an iPhone. So I guess your phone is the problem then. Whoop whoop.
It's never done it before. It's just now.
Oh, so it's the Android phone on Mondays doesn't work. All right, got it.
Yeah.
£10. All right, £10 CO2, £5 CO2.
Ba-dum-bum.
Yeah. So Devin, I was thinking of going with maybe wait, I think I asked you this like 3 times already today. You're using a 10-gallon CO2 container, right?
Correct.
All right. 10-gallon. And based on usage to get more than a
10
year out of
pound, technically, but yes.
it. What did I say? Gallon?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. So if I do a 5-gallon, maybe I will do 6 months.
Or more. I mean, it depends how much your consumption is. But yeah, you should get a good 6 months, I'm going to guess, on your tank.
That's not bad, man. It's not
I know.
bad.
I know.
You know what? I think I'll take that. I
Do
think
it.
initially I might not buy, I might rent.
Yep.
You know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that, brother. That's it.
All right, all right.
Boom.
Boom. Done. Like dinner.
Even if I have to swap it every 6 months, I think I'm okay with that.
That's not too bad.
I think they told me they have down to 2.5 gallons.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that small. You don't want to be changed all the time. It's nice to set it and forget it for a long time.
But if you have two, because every time you change it, you have to check for leaks and stuff like that.
Not overly. I don't know. It just, you might not notice when you run out or something, and I don't know. I would just, the longer you don't have to worry about, the better. That's my opinion.
And then you also have a regulator. You're using the carbon doser, right?
No, I am using the pinpoint one.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with the carbon doser.
It's a nice option, but it was expensive, so I just decided to go with the Kimura instead of the carbon doser.
You know what? Because I got a free Wi-Fi module, I think I'm gonna swap it for a carbon doser. What do you think, Dev?
Wait, free Wi-Fi module?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
I keep making fun of Paul because he accidentally sent me a free Vortec Wi-Fi module.
Nice.
And I decided I'm not sending it back. So what I'm saying is, I'm trying to decide on ways to turn it into like something, you know. Yeah. So.
Would it? He's making a bloody shove, yeah.
Okay. All right. I will rejoin in a minute for my car because I got to get ready and run out from the door in a few.
All right.
I'll rejoin with audio. I'll be back in like 5.
All right.
Okay. Cheers.
Carbon doser. All right.
Yeah, I cannot get this to disconnect.
I'm sorry, man. I'm telling you, like your daughter has an iPhone. Try it with your daughter's phone. I bet you it works.
No, I'll try it with my wife's phone tomorrow.
I bet you if you tried with your daughter's phone, I bet you £5 it works.
No.
Oh, you're just too lazy.
Yeah.
You're making a bloody show, man.
Woody was printing. Woody said, sorry, I was printing. He's printing money. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, Woody, ship me some of that money, man.
He's printing pictures of his grandma.
He's printing the stuff for Poppy's birthday party tomorrow.
Birthday tomorrow? Or is it work?
I think I just saw on Facebook where he said getting the place decorated for Poppy tomorrow. So
that'll be Jenny.
Damn. Why you gotta?
No, I mean the post will be Jenny.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
That's what do you figure? I don't know you, but
I thought you were trying to say we wouldn't do that. That's not cool, mate.
No, I didn't say that.
You're making a bloody show, you man.
Making a bloody show, man.
Where the heck is UPS, man? I'm waiting. So I should hear tomorrow. The good thing is being on the East Coast is you ship something today, Ecotech gets it tomorrow.
Whoop.
Yeah, so then I should hear back from them tomorrow, man. Yeah. Making a bloody show, man. I am starving. I need some tea. Some tea and crumpets. Is that what I should look for? Dinner or tea? Tea and crumpets? No?
Yeah, baby.
All right, mate. I am hungry. I need more coffee. I think I'm going to make another cafe au lait. Oh, I got to feed the fish today. I didn't feed them yesterday. I had no fish food.
No fish food?
I had no fish food yesterday. Nah, man. Bought food for the fish yesterday, so they get good food today. All right, so they get.
Right. So, being keeping an eye on the wrasse in the quarantine, and it's been lying at the bottom of the tank breathing heavily. All of a sudden, it had a burst of energy and tried to jump out of the tank a few times, and then immediately passed. Does that sound weird? What's the oxygen level? Is it like oxygen in the tank? It sounds like there was no oxygen and it was struggling.
How would he know that?
The thing is, it's like usually you need like flow, and if it's like lack of flow and no breaking of the surface and that, I've been oxygen.
Fish just. Like last week, I took the cover off and I fed flakes. I don't know if the fish were fighting. The fish just decided to jump out of the tank, trying to pick the flakes up off the surface. Could be, but it's just hard to measure like oxygen. Oh, all right. You got enough flow. You got enough fish food. There you go. There you guys go. You got good food. Now, let me get some food for the copper band, mate. Making a bloody show, man. All right.
Yeah, what's up, boys? When it comes to working with it, it's just not connected to Bluetooth.
Woody, I told him he needs an iPhone. He doesn't believe me. All right.
Right. All right. Plenty of floor. Thing is, yeah, it might just be a dead fish. Yeah, night, Ryan. Right, Timo, I'm going to shut the live stream down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, mate.
I say it's not very active. It's well, Dev's jumped back on.
Hey, Dev.
I have joined from the car. What up?
Chillin'. All right.
Long time no see.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
So weird.
No, I couldn't get the feeding ring off the glass.
The feeding ring off of the garage.
Feeding ring off the glass. He said feeding ring. Couldn't get the feeding ring off the glass.
Yes.
I'm putting clams on the half shell, clipping it to see if I can get the copper band to come and feed. Oh.
I feel like we're speaking in code today.
No. It's not code. But these are tiny little clams, though. Oh my gosh. It's horrible. No, there's no code.
All right.
There's no code, Dev.
What are these tiny clams? Are you feeding them to your tank?
I'm trying to entice my copper band to eat.
Oh, what are they called? Melanera clams, something like that?
Hmm.
That's what my buddy was feeding his. that he went for? Like Melanera clam or something like that.
Melanera's
And you can buy
clam?
him. Yeah, I think that's what it is. And you can buy him fresh in the seafood market. That was what he had success with his copper.
Yeah, I don't want to do that because I keep a clam, and I don't want, you know, the last time when I trained him to eat on like clam on the half shell.
Yeah.
When I put a clam in, he went straight for it. Thought it was food.
Oh yeah. He's like, delicious. This one has blue flavoring.
That's some of this is Joe's and Telly flavoring, right?
Right, exactly. It's like, maximum for dessert. Thank you. Many kinds. Has anyone ever had, do you know, like the pyramid angels? Has anyone kept one of those?
Pyramid angels?
Yeah. They're yellow.
My brother's a flame angel.
Or no, sorry, a pyramid butterfly. That's what I meant to say.
Pyramid butterfly.
Yeah. Has anyone kept one?
Not me.
I don't think so.
I want.
Up and see, because I don't know how it looks.
Yeah, they're yellow with like a big white triangle, and then they have a black head. They're kind of funky looking. I saw like a bigger tank, and they had a couple of them in it. And actually, they look kind of nice in there. I was like, never considered those before.
Oh, I've never kept one, but I think I was looking at a few tanks. Like, you know, Reef went when he was in Macna, he toured someone's tank.
Yeah.
I think even Mr. Saltwater tank has one of these in his tank.
Yeah, I kind of like them in a weird way.
Yellow pyramid butterfly fish.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let me just put this up so people can see it. Share.
Oh, he says you may occasionally pick at Xenia or other soft corals. Yes, I should get one.
So supposedly they're pretty darn reef safe overall. I was like,
Air level easy, temperament peaceful.
Yeah. Max size was about 6 inches, so big but not crazy. Maybe
At least 125 gallons. Occasionally pick at Xenia over soft corals. Feeding several times daily is recommended.
Yeah, I don't know. I was looking at them the other day. I was like, those are not bad. Kind of funky. I was curious if anyone's ever had one.
They actually, the pictures that I'm seeing of them, when I see them in people's tanks, they actually look much better swimming around a reef.
Yeah. I concur. And then the other one I wanted to ask if anyone's had, rainbow clove polyps. They're like clove, but they have like green and like streak, like fluorescent streaks down the polyps and stuff. Has anyone ever had that guy?
No.
All right. I might get some.
You're looking at some interesting fish there, Dev.
Thank you. I don't know. I like things that are different that you don't see as often.
Yeah.
I have all these coral frags I'm taking to the Niagara Coral Show to do some trades I've been working on all the fancy zoas and stuff.
Coral trades?
Yes, sir. I have 4 different people now I'm trading stuff with. So hopefully they survive their little teacups on the way home after like a couple days living in a little 100 mil water.
I was gonna make fun of K. Is K? What's his name?
K-Town?
K-Reef, K-Town. Any one of those people?
No, he is local. I wouldn't have to transport across the country for him. No, he lives like 10 minutes away from me.
Oh, you're bringing stuff across to
Yeah. So the Niagara Coral Show this next weekend.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. So I have a couple of bounce mushrooms and a bunch of citrus rhodactis and some zoas that I'm bringing for some trade credit for a bunch of like fancy high-end zoas and different things.
All right. And you shouldn't have a problem transporting them back across Canada, right?
No, it's really only the water that's always an issue, right? Because if you're doing a carry-on, because I'm going to try and take my stuff down with carry-on only, and on the way back I'll probably check a bag because I'll have more stuff to carry if I have a little cooler full of coral. But because it's carry-on, it has to be 100 ml or less of water. So I'm basically using those little like sample cups, little pea cups for everything. So I'm just trying to like
100 mils each or 100 mils total
per container, and I think it can't be more than like a 1 liter bag worth. So basically, I have to like ration all the zoas and mushrooms in their own little pea cups, and then figure out how to distribute them to people out once I get down there. I'll have to steal some more water out of one of the show tanks or something.
I see.
Yep. But
interesting.
I don't know. Kind of a lot of work,
right.
but I'm getting a bunch of fancy zoas that I don't have. So
Nano or a big tank?
huh? Oh, I don't know.
Nano.
Haven't decided yet. If I get enough,
Is it for the nano or the big tank?
Could be either. If there's enough, sometimes I just split it up and put a bull tank.
I see. I got you.
Do you want to hear my list of fancy things so far? I'm getting speckled cracks. Speckled cracks. Button munchers, rose nebula, white zombie, pink diamond, bow tie, blasters, Bowsers, and purple monsters. So they're all like crazy bright, weird looking zoas, so should be fun.
Of all them, I've got purple monsters.
Nice. You got one of. They're all stuff that I don't have that are nicer, bright ones. So hopefully.
Yeah.
My one bounce mushroom I bought for investment purposes is paying some pretty good trade credit.
Purple monsters. Worldwide cards. Purple monsters.
Do you get for trading stuff in? Do you get decent credit, or because I think the fish stores here would rather not do it because they'll do it for some customers.
Yeah, these are trading with other hobbyists.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, forgot.
These are people that are going to. Yeah, these are people that are coming to the coral show. So
are you gonna? Anybody from the streams you're meeting up with?
I don't. A couple people. Or like
know,
people I talk to on Facebook that watch videos. I see them in the streams once in a while.
I see. Okay, so I think Lisa is going to be there. I also think Ash is going to be there. Ash is going to be there.
Ashy?
Ash Cafe?
Yes. That's one of the people I'm trading with.
Yeah. Oh, you're trading with... Ash has some nice stuff, man.
What am I trading? Ash. Oh, I think he was the one that was asking if I wanted that, like, rainbowy whatever thing. The, like, rainbow clove polyps. So I was like, yeah, sure. Which I got to make him a fright later.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Ash is actually making videos. Jeez, I haven't watched Ash's. Oh, he has a Reefer 450 now, and he has some nice colony. He had some corals that were growing nice in the 180 he had, and I think he downgraded.
Yeah, I think he's doing a talk at the show too. Yeah.
What's his YouTube channel, Timo?
Ash Fake.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Do you know what? I actually got it right there.
ASHFAQUE or something like that.
You trying to make fun of me, mate?
What's his YouTube channel, Timo?
I just said Ash Fake.
Oh yeah. I'm not. Do you know what? I actually got it right.
I'll put it in the chat, mate.
Got it.
There you go.
No, I'm on his channel.
He set up a water change station and the Red Sea. Hey, Devin, did you see that video that BRS made about like the salt mixes?
Yes. Now they're basically all the same.
Even though you're paying like this huge sticker price for like let's say TMC versus Reef crystals, but because like 180 gallon whatever only makes like 120 gallons Reef crystals, it actually comes out to the same.
Yeah, that was interesting actually.
Yeah. What salt do you use?
I use many salts. My current one is a blend of Seachem and Red Sea. I had 2 half buckets. I just dumped them together and shook it around.
I prefer TMC, but Fritz, and you can usually get Fritz on sale from Saltwater Aquarium, so that's where I usually.
I want to freaking try RPM because it matches what my tank's at, and I'm starting to see it pop up in Canada, but it's still slim pickings. Like, not locally, and I want to pay for shipping.
You have to pay for shipping?
Well, sometimes. I don't know. Sometimes they charge you if it's overweight. Or they'll be like free if you spend like $200 and stuff like that.
Oh, I think. All right.
So, yeah. Shipping in Canada sucks. It's way cheaper in the States.
It's a gigantic country.
Yeah. But, like, for instance, like with my Reef Dude shirts, somebody, like, I won a shirt off a different Facebook group, and they cost them like $15, $16 to, like, for the postage. Send it to me. Like, it's cheaper for me to do print on demand from the U.S. than it is for me to probably to, like, ship it here. Like, it's crazy.
Ah.
I mean, it's not quite cheaper, but I don't know. Saving the postage makes a big difference.
Oh, that's interesting. All right.
Yep.
I think competition here has just driven down. I think at one point BRS was offering free shipping on everything. It doesn't matter if it was a pipe. And I think they kind of realized that was unsustainable, so they stopped. So I think now, yeah, I think literally, if you ordered like literally like an elbow, it would ship free.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I think now, yeah, I think now they've pretty much cornered the market. So
their shipping is expensive to Canada though. Still.
Yeah, well,
I've looked at it a few times and I'm like, yeah, shipping's too much.
They want to insure, so they're not going to like put a lesser price on the invoice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shipping anything over £50 is usually free shipping at the LFS, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or ship it like postage. Yeah, it's not that expensive anyway.
Lucky.
All the orders over $29 is.
Do you know what sucks? Do you know what I did last week? Made me cry. I dropped my parameter little screen to the tank for like a few seconds, and then it wasn't happy.
Did it?
It was quite sad.
Oh.
I sent it off for warranty. So hopefully they fix it and it doesn't bankrupt me. So that sucked.
What did you do with it?
Just trying to part test my tank with one hand while writing down numbers on the iPad with the other hand. Not the best plan in the world. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, free shipping. Free shipping. Oh, I am. All right, Paul. The moment of truth is going to be here this weekend. Cut the acrylic. Are we going with Dremel or what?
What'd you buy?
I didn't buy anything. I'm actually going to borrow something.
Ah.
So I'm trying to decide if it should be a Dremel or.
If you're going to acrylic, I just get a Dremel. If it's only going to be a little bit.
No. I was thinking of using like a saw, borrowing a saw, but buying my own like tips. So you know, acrylic melts at high speeds, so you don't want to mess up anybody's drill tips. So that's what I was thinking.
What are you cutting?
I'm gonna cut like a few inches off the lip of my sump.
Oh, good.
For the clarity.
Yeah.
Yeah, to fit the clarity. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Will the clear filter not?
Will the what?
clear filter.
No, I don't want the clear filter. The clear filter, you need a filter sock port to put that in.
This is true.
And I don't like Coral View.
Well, yeah, it doesn't seem as space efficient, and the rolls are skinnier, so you'll burn through them quicker. At least that's my theory.
Well, Woody uses them, and he gets pretty good, usage out of them. But just not for me. It doesn't fit my situation.
Doesn't fit your style.
Woody gets loads out of his. Oh, here he goes.
Yeah.
I bet you will. Woody's in the chat. Woody's always listening.
He is.
His headphones in.
Listening and waiting. All right, boys. I'm at my destination. I must run.
All right.
Catch you later.
Later.
All right, Paul. I might have to run in a few minutes too. So.
Yeah. Shut it down, mate. Shut it down.
It was really good talking to you, mate.
Always. Not spoke to you in ages.
Yeah. No, Chatterton.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
I'm on my 4th week of the clear filter so far. So he can get like weeks out of his with the clear filter, and the clarity
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah, Woody. But Woody also has a minimalist tank that's clean, that he keeps his tank in like pristine condition with not a lot of fish. So
Woody's also got the same coral as me in his tank, and it looks better in his tank than it does in my tank.
that's because he's Cockney, mate. Anything that's kissed by royalty just looks better.
That's it. It's just posher in his tank, innit?
Okay.
Posher in your tank, Woody. That's what it is. Right. Let's hang it up. Let's knock it on the head, mate. So, still 20 people on here, Seymour.
Really?
Yeah.
I know, mate. But I have to go sort out my tea. And try and see, clean up and stuff.
As we do. Right then. Aussie Dan. Got back from holiday, found my doors had malfunctioned. How clinic it was 4 DKH. Everything seemed happy except Caroline. It started to die off. Aussie Dan, happened to me a while back, but mine was 5.2, I think it were, when I got back. Everything was absolutely bouncing. But like I said, raise it slowly. Do what I did over like 2 weeks of me being away. I raised it by that amount. So that's what it is. So anyway, I'm sorry people have just jumped on, but I'm going now. Seymour's going because he's got to do his tea. So thank you everyone for jumping on, and I will catch you all soon. Thank you.
All right, later, Woody, I'm going to go play with my Wi-Fi module. All right? Thank you, mate.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for jumping on. See you later. Bye-bye.